Let's see if this will work. So I can get this going. Should be good there, I believe. Make sure microphone check. What the hell? Jay and Silent Bob are in Call of Duty. Are you kidding me? Alright. Alright, I just learned that Jay and Silent Bob are going to be in Call of Duty, which is the weirdest thing I think I've ever heard in my entire life, and that's not how I wanted to open this. Hi, welcome back to Sin's Arcade, or welcome to Sin's Arcade. I am the Lord of Sin. This is the city of Chamois, and this is Chapter 19, Wild, New Frontiers. The city of Chamois, we've been building it slightly off and on for, like I said, 19 episodes now. We have new areas to grow into, and I want to challenge myself a little bit with different ways to build this that new district. So we're going to be doing that. Give me just a moment. I had to put my gloves on. Everything's good to go there. Hope you guys are having a happy and phenomenally safe day out there. If you are playing City Skylines 1 or City Skylines 2, let me know in the description down below. Chances are, if you're playing City Skylines 2, you're already way beyond all this. I have City Skylines 2, but I can't make content on City Skylines 2, but I can on Remastered, so that's where I'm at right now. Give me just a moment to get the rest of the stream loaded up and set up and good to go, so I can get it moved out to everybody I need to get it out to. In follow-up of yesterday's XCOM 2 stream and the issues I was having with the computer, I will be making an XCOM 2 episode video this here, probably filming that tonight or maybe early tomorrow or something. Getting that out this week so that you guys have that as well, because I know that did not end the way that I wanted it to. So, yep, that's where we're at. Let's grab that. Scroll down here, select the playlist, that playlist, hit done, scroll down, show more, scroll down, no it's not, there's no AI, not for kids, grab all of the tags, I may have to come back and fix them afterwards. Sorry guys, I'm just doing all the rest of this on my Chromebook, one-man show, you gotta do what you gotta do. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. The game we are playing is Cities Skylines Remastered. There it is, 2023. And save. Save all the data information. Good to go, good to go. Chapter 19, Wild New Frontiers. Open the live control panel. And grab the shareable link. Close that up. Wait for the YouTube Studio to load in. And wait for Discord to load in, because everything is so slow. So, we are currently in a vehicle. Let me see if I can zoom in here. And we're going to go ahead, and we are currently out in the first area, the mineral area. I can't talk. I can't even think of the mineral area we're at. What it's called. So it gets a good view from here. Let's zoom in a little bit better. Oh, almost hit the curb. No other real foot traffic out here. Is that a gas station? Hey, there is a gas station out here. Wow, look at that park job. Could you imagine having a park in there? Eee. It's like somebody made this. Alright, is it not working? Is it not? Is the stream not streaming? Am I not streaming? Is there no audio? Stop. Stop. Alright, let me load here. Everything else is running. Come on, load in. There's that one. There's that. That loaded in good. Loaded in nice, I like it. Let's go over here to Content Creators Chat. Open this up. Publish. There's that. And then over here. Come on, load it in. Load it in. Load it in. Load it in. Is it not streaming? Am I not streaming? What's... Is it not going? It says I'm live. Okay. Just making sure. Alright. So. Alright. Let's go ahead and zoom in. And then we have a left. We can go up here. Let's try that. Let's run in all that. Just curious. I want to see how this looks. Oh, that's a heck of a turn. It's all quiet over here. You can tell how loud the trucks are because of the way that they're set up. Autosave. Zoom out a little bit. Turn left here. There's a hearse. Oh, I meant to go this way. Come down into this. I just want to see what some of these assets look like.
07 Sin.
Hey, Zesty, welcome. Glad to see you, Zesty. How are you doing today? How is your Saturday treating you, Madam Zesty?
Thank you for watching.
We're just doing a driving tour. This is waiting for people to get in.
Even if you are not chatting.
Oh, this.
Don't be shy. The arcade abides.
Turn around here.
07.
You're very welcome.
Great so far, thanks.
Glad to hear it. We're trying to get over into Gunboat Willie Heights, but this Gunboat Willie Heights, I want to say, is... Am I going the wrong way? Oh, I am going the wrong way, I think. That's Gunboat Willie Heights over there. There's a hell of a road. Look at this. And you guys said I only make straight roads. I didn't say I could drive them. I just know how to make them. Look at this. This is a wonderful place. Oh, my bad. Okay. Y'all clean that up, right? You guys gonna clean that up, right? Alright, cool. Alright, guys, get that too. Alright, we'll turn down here and see how much of a menace we can be down this way. Because Gunboat Willie has trams, has a tram network. I grabbed
and
live stream.
In the car grinning,
that's right, not a dent, see? Collateral damage. It's all good. Oh. Thank goodness I'm intangible to pedestrians. You guys are... It's like you're driving around some dead people or something, moving so slow. Meow, meow, meow. Are you intentionally fishtailing? Well, I didn't say I'm not. Oh, whoa, how you doing? Narrowly missed that. That would have been bad.
You think I just made popcorn?
Popcorn.
Thing asterisk.
Absolutely. Alright, let's go this way. Man, okay, so these streets are kind of narrow, but that's because I only want people, I really only want the trams on these roads. This is just more of an interlude, trying to get everything going, get the stream kind of waking up a little bit, get the early game in. But it is a good tour for what it is. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. Ooh, nice cab. Whoa! Okay, slow down, slow down. Yeah, we saved it. Gotta go. Whoa, don't stop fishtailing. Alright, we're coming through. Come through. Alright, we'll take this road. Let's take this one. Whoa. There's the nuclear power plant. The Alien Royalty nuclear power plant. Let's come up to this wonderful square about that I hate. And let's see how this is flowing.
What dimension are you driving in, lol?
Driving here. I'm driving. I'm driving. All right, so let's go back down this way. I know where we're at because there's the nuclear power plant. I'm going too fast. Can't see for all these cars. Get your cars out of my way. Get your cars out of my way.
If you
All right,
could
now we take the
drive
highway
all
down.
others' cars, not traffic problems anymore.
I know, right?
What would you?
Wee-haw! That was some good air. Whoa, there's some good air in this city. Speed limits got to be crazy. All right, let's drive
No
through
road
here.
rage, grinning, squinting face.
It's actually quite tough, tougher than it looks like. All right, we're now in 29 Palms, or 69 Palms. If I remember correctly, we turn left here and then right at the next.
I downloaded XCOM last night.
Oh, did you? Yeah! Awesome. There's gotta be a way that we can play multiplayer on Steam. There's gotta be a way to do it. I don't know how, but there has to be a way to do it. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I like this little tour. I think this is a nice little tour. Let's go through. Let's see if we can make our way this way and around. We're gonna go through this is the Fruit Glen district. Looks a lot like.
I like the tour.
Yeah, actually, this is a pretty good, from what I can remember of the city, right? See, I like stops like that. Look at that. I like that. Besides, it's a different perspective of seeing the city. All the different building, the architecture. Whoa, don't hit anything, Sin. Don't mind me, officer. What the heck? Alright, we're gonna turn. Yeah, this is the one we wanted. Okay, so, yeah. So this goes into the Black Sun 1784 district. If we turn this way. This is technically the pedestrian district, if I remember correctly. So these have roads here. Maybe it's up this way? Let's go this way. Alright, let's turn. Whoa, whoa, that's the. Yep, these are pedestrian. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so then, what are over here? Let's go around. It corners really, really well. It's the best cab ever. And then this goes just here, because that's the highway. So let's flip around. And then this goes up there, because the pedestrian area is in there. Technically. This goes up to... That goes into the highway itself, right? Oh, okay, that's what we changed last episode. When we put that all in. That's it's a really cool perspective seeing it this way, actually. I kind of like that. But now we get to see it from this perspective. And that's, yeah, that goes down. And this comes back up. Okay. So then, let's go back. And go this way. Through the Black Sun area. I want to see how some of these pedestrian roads are being used. Actually, you know what? We'll go this way and go over into the college, because I believe this goes into the college. Yeah, this goes into the college. So you can see the college over there. The college campus. You can do. Oh, I love it. You can see all the way out in the distance. You can see the bus lines out by where the other train station is. I like that. That looks really good, actually. All right, let's go into the. Where my hose? We'll go back to your hose. We'll go back to your hose. We'll go find your hose. We'll find them. We'll do it. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. So this whole thing is a roundabout. This one just goes up here. Oh no, is this the roundabout? Up and around. Yeah, okay, so this is the horns of the inner circle. I'm gonna high center this cab, you watch. Alright, so then we come back out here. If we go around and follow behind where this bus is going inside that bus lane, you can see, oops, my bad. Oops, my bad. Damn, that helicopter don't care. They're gonna pick people up right now. No care. No care.
What did trees ever do to you, lol?
Right? Alright. There was a couple of things, by the way, last episode that I did not get a chance to interact regarding the finances,
That's a
regarding the budget.
1% face with
So
Tom.
we're gonna do a couple of things here. The other reason why I've been doing this is just so that we can eat up some time, and just earn a lot more money, and just get a good tour of the facilities. Oops, stay on the road, Sin. So if we go out this way, and out there, you can see where that's the road we came across over there. There's train. Oh, oh. All right, they're gonna fix that. They're gonna fix that. All right, I guess we were going the wrong way. All right, let's go. Let's turn right here, and then left. Whoa. Okay, go. Oh, pulled it over. Now this is a hell of a road.
Who passed you on your driver's test?
I got it in a Cracker-Jack box. It's Crazy Taxi. Come on now, Crazy Taxi. Oh, there's the depot for the trams.
Nice.
And then this is back out to the wrong way. Okay, so you said you wanted to know.
Good toys.
Yeah, when they had good toys. Yep. How'd you learn how to drive that? How'd you learn how to drive that stick shift, Jimmy? I got it in a Cracker Jack box, Grandpa. All right, good boy. All right, I guess we can't jump that curb. What the hell? All right, we'll go this way. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're going. Zesty wants to go to her district. We're going to her district. Oh, crazy road, crazy road, crazy. Okay, we're going on this drive. Oh, wow, these are actually way nicer than the actual road. Oh, I didn't even hit that tree. I guess I did. My bad. All right, we're gonna. Some mistakes were made. Lessons were learned. We're gonna go down this way as we get closer into downtown, and then we're gonna hook a left. Oh, that like that. We're not. All right, that was. I didn't hit. I tapped the brake. I tapped it. I tapped that brake. I tapped that.
Way to put it, face with Tom.
All right, screw. All right, and then here.
57.
Over this way. Oh, wrong one. Wrong road.
157. That's right. I'm an idiot. Sin. Date unnecessary. November 4th, 2025.
That's right. November 4th. Wait, November 4th, 2025? How the hell is there a quote from the future? How the hell? No. Now I really want to know. How the hell is there a quote? This is your area, I believe.
Month year.
Oh, because you're using European. Gotcha.
In the civilized world, face with Tom.
In the civilized world, my ass.
The 11th of April,
yeah.
2025.
I had to look at it for a second. I'm like, oh, okay. In the civilized world. Damn Canadians. Canucks. We were having actually fun inside the hangout earlier, Zesty. You should have been there.
Quote 84.
You should have been there. Double Tap was upset that you weren't there.
Quote 84. Diddley's Donkey Farm. Come and look at our
Yep, it
beautiful
happened.
asses.
Hoser.
We've got small asses, big
Listen here,
asses, wide
hoser.
asses, narrow asses. Check it
Whoa,
out
what do you got
here.
over here? Whoa, that's a
Hoser.
big rock. Oh my gosh. Coming through. Excuse me,
I
don't
have
mind
errands in the
me.
mornings.
Oh, that's a carousel. You have errands. Golden Aaron? Earring? No, that's a bad joke. Okay, so we have 3 million in the bank. We forgot. Uh-oh.
Hey Sin, hey chat.
Hey, double tap. Speaking of double tap, I know you have errands in the morning. You can still jump into the chat, Zesty. You don't have to be
Hi double
on
tap.
microphone. You could
Grinning
be
face.
mute. Most of the time, double tap stays quiet inside of the hangouts, and she just giggles her ass off at all of us goofing off. That's what happens. All right, so really quick, let's look at
Justin.
our
LOL.
current income. Right now, we're at 295,560 per week. Our expenses are only 280, right? 279,554.
They're a bunch of
We are
weirdos.
currently spending 11,404 per week on our weekly city policies. However, one or a bunch of the policies that we are not utilizing are these
I was up
three.
super late last night, running on about 4-ish hours of sleep. I'm not sure I could have handled that in the morning grinning squinting face.
Now, each of these power usage, water usage, and smoke detector distribution, I would want across the entire city. The power usage means that they use dramatically or moderately reduced electricity consumption, but it costs $5 per building. Every single building in the entire city
It would be
gets
fun if we
charged
could
that.
play a game of Do Trivia in the Hangout.
We do have to. We have to do that. We have to do that. I think next week I'll host it from my
Slightly
Chromebook
smiling
so that I could
face.
try to do that.
Hi stool.
We need multiple people
Just
though. That
chillin'
for
took
some
care
of those
of
games
myself,
we need a
Zesty.
lot more people. So we
Listen up
need,
you
and
primitive
normally we only get
squareheads.
maybe 4 people who show up
Eggliner
if that.
Zesty is trying to get a crew together
Each of
for a
these
heist
costs
against the
$5
mega
per
core.
building, but this
Heist.
allows us to drop our
Heist,
power
a
usage
meme.
dramatically and save the buildings we have, as well as spend
Hi
less,
stool.
lower our budget.
Ahoy.
Water
At
usage same.
B0
Smoke
level 3
detector
tap has
distribution
joined
helps
the
with our
treasure
fires and
hunt.
significantly reduces
Gamble
the
roll.
risk of any fire, which means that we don't need as many fire buildings.
Rolled
We can start
17.
pulling some of
At
those buildings
B0 level
out
3 tap
and
lost 1
lower the
million
budget
tokens and
accordingly.
now has
But these two are the big ones. So we're going to enable all three of them now.
175,432,432
And when we
tokens.
do this,
TOF hours.
this is the other reason I
Top
wanted to
hours,
make sure we
1.
had enough money in the bank.
E6
Right
digital
now, our
rumblings,
weekly income is going to
105.3332.
tank.
Zesty,
Anytime you enable any of these
66.17,
large
J. Sims
policies like
Arcade,
this, it's going to tank for a
59.17,
while because it
4.
has to update
Diana the
for
Duck,
each and every single
39.25,
building. And in
5.
this case, not
SG2000, 38.
$5, not $10, but
Indestructible,
$15, $5
32.50,
for each of
9.
those three policies that I just
B0 level
enabled.
3 tap,
And now
31.50,
that
10.
$15 per
Mexico,
building is going to be assessed, and
$21.75.
it's going to even itself out and equal out, but it's going to take some time to do that. In that time, we're going to hemorrhage money. We're going to hemorrhage money like there's nobody's business, and we're probably going to hemorrhage people as well. But in the long run, we can now also take a look at our info view when I actually pull it up, our electricity, even with whatever it's currently at, which I have to check the budget on it, but we're using 849 megawatts out of the total 1343. We are far, far, far in the green. We could probably get away with being somewhere around here, which still allows us to stay in the green, but costs dramatically less on a monthly basis. So let's take a look at how that looks across the board. If we
The
go over
city of
here
Sin.
and we
Get the
go to
cheddar,
our income and
son.
expenses,
Accountant the rest were
or
extracted
taxes,
and
excuse me,
given
or
medical
budget.
care.
So
Arrival team has countered your
nighttime
heist and
or
dwindled your
daytime,
numbers. They
we
will
are paying
probably be
doing
tortured and their
90%
enhancements for
or
milking last
90% of the
relapse.
budget on during the
Results,
daytime and
Zesty,
50% at night. We could probably drop this
1,100,000.
down to closer to, I'd say, let's see, let's try that. Let's try 69% first.
Join the
While we're waiting, because it
multi-discipline
is
Sims
daytime,
arcade
we will
Discord.
then go back into the info view and wait for it to update. That puts us in the yellow and probably puts us in the bad territory where we're going to have some people who are going to leave because it's too low at that point. So let's go ahead and bump that to 75 for now. and then we know that 75 is the minimum it has to be, so we'll probably keep it around 75 right now for nighttime. I don't think I have nighttime or the day-night cycle enabled right now. We're keeping day view because it works better. And now we're going to follow suit with water as well. Now, the water availability is broken up between your water sources, which can be water towers or water pumps from freshwater supplies like the river. We have both, as well as sewage treatment, which we could do with the sewage treatment plants like we have out by Double Taps out here, by the crematoriums. These are above ground, advanced inland water treatment. These are part of the Green Cities DLC, if I recall correctly. No, this is Sunset Harbor. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot I can hover over them and the tooltip shows up. That's cool.
Ashlands.
In the Ashlands, right? Yep, exactly. In the Ashlands. So we have that, but we also, if you can see it under the ground, under the water here, there's an actual canal. And in that canal, I did one of the little cheats early on in the episodes. You can't really see it here this way, but there are buildings under the water, the pumps that are down there, and those are the sewage release pumps. Those are these, right? I want to say it's these, the eco water outlet, or maybe it might be, yeah, it's one of these.
Thank
So,
you for watching.
and we have those
Your
under,
support
and then you
means
have
more
some
than
over
you
here as
know,
well.
even if you are not chatting.
I don't know
Don't
why I
be
chose to do
shy.
it the other
We
way.
are here to buy.
Pretty soon
07.
we may end
Jackson.
up pulling, because right now we have here's the this is the intake, and then I thought we had, and then this too. These are the actual water towers themselves. They could be spread up a little bit better across the map. We have yet to do that. And then our outtake is as we're following the river. We don't want to poison everybody, so that's why we have it set up that way. Um, so now let's go ahead and take a look again at our water. The water budget can come down dramatically as well. Let's go to daytime and drag this down to, let's just see what 75% for both daytime and nighttime look like. Because they do 64,000 a week we're losing. Damn. Come on, you got to even out. I hope it evens out before we're under 2 million. We'll go ahead and speed time up here a little bit. We're not building anything anyway. Looks like we're back to a positive population. Demand looks pretty good, so we'll have to feed up to that. This is coming back down again, which is what we want. It'll even back out. I'm hoping. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. I took all three of them on at the same time. Whenever you're going to make large policy changes like that, sweeping policy changes, one, it's best to do it
Code
as soon as
84.
you unlock it and you have enough money coming in on a monthly
Code
basis or
84.
weekly basis
Today's donkey
down here,
farm. Come
and
and look
or
at
have
our
enough
beautiful
money in the
asses.
bank
We've
balance
got
to be
small
able to
asses,
buffer
big asses,
and weather
red
that
asses,
test of time
yellow
until
asses.
the
Check
economy
out
bounces
tree.
back. It takes some time. I did all three of them at the same time, but ultimately you're going to do the power first, then maybe the water, and then the fire, the smoke detectors. So, yeah, that's what we're looking there. Come on, even out, even out. It's best, honestly, to do it. I just learned this recently. It is absolutely best to enable these three policies as soon as you get them unlocked and can reasonably afford to do so. Meaning you want to build very, very slow at the beginning and start enabling these, because as you grow, as the city grows, then these will automatically have them tacked on. As of right now, with the taxation the way that it is, um, 10% for both residential and 12% for commercial and industrial and offices. Because I have it set this way, it's going to take some time for it to catch up. Because look at this, 55. That took us to 94,000 per week in policies. So we may have to bite the bullet on one of those anyway. Or instead of doing it city-wide, we're going to have to do it district-wide. We'll see. We'll see if it evens out. That's why we have the money built up. That's why I built the money up. So that we could try to eat through until we get to. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go broke, but we need the balance to even out.
March 27, 2025.
All right. But we can also build and spur more growth this way too, and it'll automatically be set up that. Oh, you guys are out of water? Really? Oh yeah, I did because I set it too low. All right, let's go to 85%. All right.
Quote 155.
Okay.
Quote 155.
There.
I can hit that sextoid. DT, November 4th, 2025.
But can he really?
157.
Can he really?
Quote 157. That's right, I'm an idiot. Sin, date unnecessary, November 4th, 2025.
Yeah, we'll do dynamic weather. And we will disable fire spreading temporarily. Okay. That should fix the water issue. Come on, fix the water issue. Fix the water issue. Come on. Okay, good. Alright, that fixed the water issue.
Quote 108. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get hairs on your chest. Subscribe for more. Lord of Sin, May 1st, 2025.
Oh, man. Okay, hold on. I'm having a moment. Alright, so. Hopefully, between those two, sewage treatment is way too high. I mean, I prefer that the sewage treatment actually be higher as far as that's concerned, but that's still a lot of money we're paying on maintenance per week. And the economy does not look like it's bouncing back. What the heck? What the heck? Alright, you know what? We'll bump you up as well. I'm thinking what we may have to do, actually, now that I think about it, where is the tourist buses? Oh wow, that's just it, just buses. Okay. Do we go to the sightseeing bus lines? Oh, these are all getting good traffic. Alright, maybe those are all at 50%. We already lowered those down. Damn. But I kept normal buses at 100, right? Okay. Yeah. This has got to even out. It has to even out. Alright, so. Let's go in with. We can do a little bit of building, which will help speed up that process of trying to get to the into blah, 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 easy for me to say, right? Into the under the 2 million. But the benefit of perhaps doing it this way is that we could do a little bit extra building, get some more, take advantage of that demand. I don't know why I brain farted that. Man, there's a lot of people who would need to go out here to typical Kiwi beer stuff. That is a nice little gated community. And all those people are wearing red shirts. What's up with that? What are you not telling us, Kiwi? And at least that bus is getting some good ridership.
Rolled 78. At D0 3 tap
At
1
least that
3
bus is
million
getting some good
tokens and
ridership.
now has
Alright, so
11
let's go ahead and grab.
177
I'm trying to not build in a
432,096
traditional,
tokens.
like the normal
Red
way, I
shirt
guess.
means they are gonna die.
That's what I thought too. Normally, that's what that means. That's exactly the same thought process I had. I'm like, wait, huh? Unfortunately, I can't do a cul-de-sac per se.
Hi everyone.
Grimy! Welcome back. I like your kitty. I like the kitty profile picture you have. I'm not getting me too.
Grimy.
It's not happening. I I very much understand that depends on what you say and how it can be taken.
She's evil.
Aren't they all? It's cat. That's what cats do. Cat evil. Cat know they are
Sin,
evil.
when will your PC arrive from Illinois?
Um, when I go pick it up, I have to go get it, but I have to have a car to do that, and I have to have money to get a car. And there's a number of other things in
Hi
between.
D0 3 tap.
It's a process. What okay, so Eva's bird song.
Quote.
All right, good.
Quote
Let's go there.
118. I connected my Bluetooth speaker in the living room, opened the stream, walked to the bathroom listening to a soothing soliloquy. March 14, 2025.
Isn't it? That was beautiful.
Diana.
I want to read the rest of that. That's shall we? Shall we? I connected my Bluetooth speaker in the living room, opened the stream, walked to the bathroom listening to a soothing soliloquy, and then out of the blue I heard, and then I had no
Double tap.
longer had anal leakage. Willow approved. Double tap! Diana the Duck, what's up? Whoops, wrong button. Alright, for these, I don't think we want full-size houses. I think we're going to go with small little apartments out this way.
Tap tap.
On this side. We'll leave that tree. Actually, we'll get rid of that. We'll leave that tree there. Yeah, we'll do that. We can do all those three. And then this is facing this way, so we'll do these two. And we'll leave that like this, and maybe this could be a quad. We'll see how those grow in. We will add some commercial. There's commercial there. So do I even really need commercial? No, that could just be res. No, I do need some commercial. I do need some commercial.
I gone lurking for a while.
All right. We appreciate you.
Was a good quote.
We're going to do 2 and 2 though. 2 and 2 for commercial down that path. We're going to leave a gap, so we're going to be able to put in maybe some fencing or some trees to help lower the footprint, or this, especially the sound footprint. We're going to go over here to and throw these in. These are high density residential, but then we're still going to do singles because I like these little houses. Oh, let's see, that one came out. Oh, there's just two different houses. I like these little houses. Much smaller. Yeah, I like that. And then for these, Chartropolis, Ogden Games, what is up? Long time no see. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like these. I don't like that style. I do not like that style. I don't want European over here. What is this? What are these supposed to be? What is Eva's Birdsong Heritage? Eh. Alright, hold on. What is this supposed to be?
Multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord. https://discord.gg/2z.
Oh, it is European. Did I remember making this a European build? You know what? Let's switch it over to emerging downtown. That's going to change all the rest of the other buildings in this small area as well, which is fine. It'll probably even change this burning building right here. Let's see if these people actually get out, shall we?
Hi, Ducky. Slightly smiling face.
Anybody got
Grid.
marshmallows? You got a
Quote
marshmallow?
32.
Handing
Something
out
starts a
marshmallows.
work for
Here's
a
your sticks.
forestry
Here's your
company.
marshmallows.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Since
All these
arcade
people,
October
all these people running away.
2023,
Why are
October
you
20,
running
27.
away?
Oh no, fire again.
Oh no.
Hi at Grimmy 891.
Hey, I do believe that's on
Slightly
fire.
smiling face.
I
I
believe
want whiners.
she
Quote.
wants wieners. Cha cha cha
Quote
cha cha cha.
155. I
She
think
wants
this at sex store.
wieners. Cha 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 cha
ET,
cha cha.
November 4th, 2025. Hello at Diana the Duck, at D0 tap, at Zesty, at
Well,
Grimmy
at least it didn't burn the
891 raise your
playground.
hand, light skin tone.
The playground is still good.
Hi at Ognum Games slightly smiling face.
Alright, Ognum, do we have an area for you? I don't think we do. We're going to build one for Darth Vegan. I was in his stream earlier, checking out what he was playing.
Quote 121. Quote 121. You need good tools to till
Okay, hold on. Let me see how these buildings look. I want to see how these look.
March 15th, 2025.
These are the buildings I wanted to see. Yeah, see, I like these. I like these. Oh, man, I really like it. Whoa. Is it the helicopter?
Hi, Ognum.
Oh, it was a helicopter. It scared the crap out of me. I thought I was in trouble. Right. Yeah, see, I like these. Okay, okay, okay. I get down with that. What about these houses over here? Now, those were single, one by one tile. Whoa, calm it down, buddy. You almost hit me. One by one tile houses. These are one by one low density residential, which are perfect. Skirting under the house. 2-story. Farm A-frame. Yeah. Is that a laundry room in here? Hello? Wow. Either your door is really short or I'm really tall. I don't know. You guys tell. Tell me. What do you think? Hold on. Let me change the time of day really quick. Let me change the time of day. That don't look right. Something don't look right.
Listen up, you primitive screwheads.
Oh, it's still okay. Yeah, there you go. That's a little bit better. The hell? They're hobbits. This is the Shire. Did I make the Shire? Oh, here you go. Did I? So, if you make so if you make the houses tiny, the people who live there are tiny too, or what? I think that's just really, really big. No, they're all that big. Zesty size houses. Oh wait, there you go. Let me in. Whee.
Zesty sized houses lol.
Whoop.
That's a huge B. Never mind.
Right? Excuse me, your doors are not measured right. Pardon me. I represent the Lego Foundation.
In his age playing grinning squinting face.
Look, she's got tools. She means business. All right? She means business. She got a hitch in her giddy up though. Look at that. All right. Hey, look, it's Kek. It's from the Keks.
How to get rid of a body.
Get rid of the body. Whoop. Back to the burb. There we go.
Grid.
Put giraffes in the air. Put giraffes in the air. Everybody, put giraffes in the air.
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
Put giraffes up in the air. Yeah.
https://discord.gg/dfavv8bfn43. Quote 84.
Now, I can
Diddley's Donkey Farm, come and look at our beautiful asses. We've got
The
small
other good thing
asses,
about doing it
big
this way
asses,
is that
white
I could
asses,
make
narrow
small
asses.
park
Check
areas
out
from
food.
this. So there's one of
The
two
City of
schools of
Sin.
thought on this.
Get the cheddar,
Because this is
son.
already
Skizzy
gravel road this
Clone.
way. We
Zesty
could
made it
go
back from their
with,
solo heist with some cool
where
data,
is it? Let's
that
get rid
MacGuffin,
of, let's
and
take
a
this
trail of
down to
bravado that no one
5%.
can
I think
verify.
it's get rid of that. There we go.
Results, Zesty,
We could have these
1,100,000.
run behind. Oh, no, 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 don't. Now that may or may not look good, but then we can put trees behind it, for example. Along with some vegetation.
Hey peoples of the world.
Hey, Andre.
Have to go.
Welcome back, Andre
Everyone
Van.
keep
Oh,
going,
no,
have fun.
Ogden,
Waving hand,
no.
light skin tone. Check out Andre Vandal over at
Guys, check out Andre Vandal. Ognum, hold on. I thought we had. Hold on, I swear I had a Ognum. If not, I'm going to grab the information for your channel right now and throw it in there. No, click on that. And
Andre slightly
Vandal.
smiling face. By Ognum. Ognum. Check out
Dang it,
Ognum
why
Games
won't it
for
open it?
Showtime in No Man's Sky and other great titles.
Go to channel.
Vandal.
There we go.
Please check
Nope,
out
that's not
Andre
it.
Vandal for
Oh,
amazing
just is on its.
video in No Man's Sky and other games.
Wait. Okay, I did have one for Ognum. Yeah! Okay, cool. Sorry.
Thank you for watching.
Look, I respect
Your
you guys. I
support
love you
means
guys, and I
more
want to
than
make
you
sure that
know,
you're
even
getting
if you are not
that you're a
chatting.
content creator. I want to support
Don't
other
be shy,
content
we
creators. We're
okay
all in
the
this
vibes.
together.
07.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. All right, throw that in. We'll put acclaimed. All right, so academic year report for Maxi Bloke University. We gained another academic work.
Content.
106 new students. We're down to 2.4 million. We're down to 29,000 a week, so we're actually gaining our economy back. Campus attractiveness is up 20. Tuition fees for $15 per student with the level bonuses, because we don't control the tuition fees. The game does, based on the level of the university itself.
Look like a Ted. Does he grinning, squinting face?
No, Ted's my brother. My evil twin. Exchange student bonus is 12%. If you know, you know, and that you have to be in a very, very close circle for that one. Academic Works created the Dazzling Unicorn, a colorful superhero comic book of a free-spirited unicorn wanting to do good in the world created by C.O. Bestest. And we had another toga party, because that's what we are. That's what they tend to do best, is toga parties. All right, we'll come back to that. Let's go ahead and throw another rock in here, and then more trees. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that doesn't look shabby. And part of the reason of having the dirt roads, which I'm probably going to upgrade it from a dirt road, one, it's because they're the cheapest roads to put down. They don't deform the ground. Two, it limits the speed at which all the vehicles have to travel. Damn, we cannot eat this, though. Come on. We may absolutely go under 2. I'll pull it back on the policies because now at this point I have a feeling we will go under 2. I don't think we have any other way around that. We're still trying to work out our, if you're just catching in and you've been keeping up on the playlist, first and foremost, welcome to Sin's Arcade. I'm the Lord of Sin. This is the city of Chamois. This is chapter 19. Second, we've been working on the city for 19 episodes, trying to make sure it's working the right way. I just today enabled the policies for power usage, water usage, and smoke detector distribution because I had forgotten to do it earlier. When you do all of those all at the same time, it's going to hit your economy pretty bad because that's an upkeep cost of $5 per building per each of these. So $15 additional on top of the fact that their taxation um, for commercial and industrial buildings are already taxed higher than residential buildings are. Hmm. So we're just trying to build a little bit as that's a median road. I'm not sure I want that. What about wide sidewalks?
Listen up, you primitive screwheads.
No.
Edgeriner Zesty is trying to get a crew
Aw,
together
man,
for a
did it?
heist against the megacore. Type. Heist.
Oh, it
Boom.
depends on the
Heist.
buildings. Or is it going to snap them?
Gamble.
Oh, it does. Oh, my bad.
Ahoy.
Well, they're
Ed
happy with
Andre
that road,
Vando
though.
has joined the treasure hunt. Slots all. At Andre Vandal you got Heart Pulse, Cyberpunk, Heart Pulse, and lost your 100,000 tokens.
Kiwi!
K1W1. K1W1. K1W1.
Yeah, how does that look? I think that
Now
looks a
he
little bit
has to
better.
appear.
Oh, I thought Kiwi was here. You guys tricked me. You tricked me! Alright, let's go down here and go to... We'll do another park path, since I prefer those. See how that looks.
At Grimmy 891 has joined the treasure hunt.
Does that look gaudy? Does it look bad? How does that look?
I did no such thing. I was trying to summon K1W1. You tricked yourself face with time.
I did not. Nuh-uh. 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 Oh, I guess I can't get in there, huh? Oh, criminy. Alright, we'll come back around there. Can I get a building in there? Probably not. Let's take that out. That's gonna have to work. Okay, so what was that? That was a high residential? Let's go throw that in there. Damn, that cuts all that off, huh? Alright, you know what? Stop.
The City of Sin.
Yeah.
Get the cheddar.
They'll just have to deal with that. We'll see how that looks.
All
Alright, so let's see how that looks. I'm not sure I like it though. Yeah, we'll do it with the giraffe. Why not? So the house, I don't like that information booth right out in front, but the house doesn't look bad.
They celebrate with as much pay data,
little porch on the front.
Pilfered black market tea. Results.
And yeah, this probably is. So maybe they don't need to be so close like that. It cuts off any backyard width that they would have possibly had. Okay, yeah, well, I don't like that. So let's get rid of that. We'll figure that out. We'll figure all that out. Oops. Oh, wrong button. Okay. That really doesn't look like an apartment. It looks like a cell block. That doesn't look like an apartment complex. What the hell's up with that? Only one guy has a patio with a lawn chair and a large grill. Then what the hell are these buildings back here? Or what part of that building? What is that? It's a weird cutout. Alright. This one I like, but that still seems like that's a duplex, right? Duplex building? Some type or another. Nobody lives here. Those guys have an orange tree. Does it actually have? It does have. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Alright, you know what? Maybe we'll just leave it like that. How's the sound on here? Why is that so loud? So I do need way more trees.
Join the
Okay.
multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
2.2 mil. Let's go ahead and just get a cinematic view of the city. How are you guys doing today? How is your Saturday treating you? Do you play City Skylines? If you do you play City Skylines 1 or do you play City Skylines 2 or do you play both? What's up with that yard? Need to clean this up, buddy. Okay. That's right, I never found the other juice. Let's see here. Where are we spending? So 95 a month, or 95 a week there. We're bringing 15 in for the park. 15 in from, and this should be higher though, I would think.
I am summoned. Wait
Delta
on wait
1! Oh, you're not Kiwi. What's up, Delta 1? How is the baby?
Check
How's
out
the
Delta
fam?
1 246 over at
Oops.
https
There we go. Got them there wires crossed. Got them there wires crossed. He doesn't know what to do.
Damn it, got the
9,000 here,
wires
102.
crossed.
Baby is babying like a baby.
Check out
Baby.
this Delta. He is simply
Got
one
lots
of
of
the best.
babies.
https
The babies are rising up. All the babies.
www.youtube.com/@delta1246.
Leisure.
Baby
This
is
needs to
baby
be up.
like a baby. Hey Delta.
Tourism. Probably update this
Hey
too.
bestie.
Sightseeing bus tours are a fraction of the public transport. At least we're making money, some money in the public transport. We're spending 23 a week, but we're making under 8. That's called economics, baby. Yeah, babies are really good at babying for some reason. So are people who've never learned how to be accountable. Oh, sorry, my bad. Here's our industrial offices. These are still leveling up, so this might help bridge some of that gap as we're trying to fill back in for the economy with the policies of. I'm not really sure that there's any other policies that we can spend. We can. There might be a couple of additional ways to make some money and bring some more money in. Where's the highway begin? Highway begins right here.
Bonjour, Andre the Vandal.
How close? These cut off right there. All right. So we're going to take part of the grimy highway out temporarily. We're going to grab, toll booths, which we already have the toll policies in place. Large one-way toll booth, yeah. That one's going out, so that needs to go out this way, and we'll come out just a bit here. This will cause a little bit of congestion. This will cause a little bit of a congestion. Oops. Yeah, there's that. And go back in, put road guidelines back on. Get this as close as I can. Oh, no, it's because of that, isn't it? Okay. As close as I can. This is just to build the framework, and that's not going to work either, is it? Will it let me even put it there without... Okay, well, you never know. I'm not going to do that then. Meh. It isn't like that, so I have to eyeball this as best I can. Actually, we'll do... Yeah, no, we want it closer. We'll go there. All right, and then we'll go back to the 3-lane highway. 3-lane one-way without. The side rails, connect that up. Connect this up. and Bob's your uncle, something, something or another, something like that. Before we turn the power back on, we need to make sure that these both have water. So we're going to just run a water pipe directly underneath and up here to reconnect. We have enough money in the bank, we can still afford to do this. And as far as then power, we need to jump from the closest power, which is probably going to be right here. We just need to grab one, not both. And then this will link up there. That will start this. I'm not sure that it's worthwhile to put one out here, but I mean, technically, we need the money.
Enough money in the bank, P.
Well, no, I had enough money in the bank, but at the same token, those policies that I just added were going to be an issue no matter what, right? Do I want to put any toll booths that close to Maxi Block? Probably not over here because the Maxi Block Roundy's here, and because of the way that I have all these intersections, which are working. They are not causing issues. That highway is not being backed up. So that's working okay. They come through, because we only have the one highway interchange, highway poking through the city itself. The rest of the other inlets and outlets are all
Your workers.
are all.
Into your safe and took your money's face with
My goodness, Zesty. All right, let's see how these guys are getting through. Because they can get through. They have. Oh, you know what? Let's do the tourist travel card. The city will receive 8% more tourists, but it increases intercity bus network upkeep, which is fine. We'll deal with that. That'll bring more people in, though, and they'll want to spend money.
Still stuck out doing chores and shopping. Should be home soon. Dropping in long enough to give Zesty head pats.
There you go. Zesty getting her head pats. Zesty is getting her head pats. Where was it? Where was it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh man, I forgot what I forgot which one I was gonna look for. Oh no, where is it? So it's not free Wi-Fi, not sorting. Is it under the city planning? Automated toll. There you go. So this reduces the toll booth income by 30%, but it allows the toll flow rate to dramatically improve. That one really may be worthwhile to do. I think I'm going to leave that off for just now, just to see how much it slows things down. Because right here, let's speed back up. We're back down to 42. Ugh. Let's see how this takes. More importantly, this should hopefully raise more money coming in. And we may have to rethink or move Maxi Block Roundy because this may be more beneficial to have more cars stopping and giving us toll monies. Desperate times call for desperate measures type of thing. For example, is that a one-way? Yeah, that's a one-way. So we could put another a toll booth here and have everything that's coming off of that going in too, right? We could put toll booths almost anywhere we want them if we felt that was worthwhile. But along the highway especially, see, watching this clog up, how much is that actually helping worth the income? So zoom out so that it speeds the simulation speed. Oh, that's not good. You're dealing with power issues. What is the power? Is it in the yellow? Water's fine. Go into the budget and raise the nighttime budget to 80%. Actually, we'll do both. So I have a feeling it's going to grow like that. All right, come on.
Grow ups in the burbs face with Tom.
Okay, that's good. Got it. That's good. They're gone. They're leaving. They're leaving. All right. On a jet plane. All right, so $303 per week, $87 from small vehicles, $216 from large vehicles. But this is not going to be the end break point or the break point for us, because this is just the income, and that's still not bridging the
Join
gap
the
between
Mortal Discipline
our
Sims outreach
expenses
Discord.
going out weekly and our weekly income. And realistically, it's because of the policies that I implemented. So I'm trying to figure out where else we can cut costs, realistically cut costs, without sacrificing too much. And I don't know. I don't know. Short of putting another couple of toll booths in, but even then, those toll booths are inconsequential because they're means to an end, right? Ultimately, they're a band-aid for triage. So, and a band-aid for triage is good, but it's only temporary. I'm glad we changed up to this interchange, though, because this interchange seems to be flowing a lot better. Flowing a lot better. We're down to 27,000 now after, and we're speeding it up. We're in 2048. Speeding up. We are going to drop under 2 million. I'm really hoping we don't drop under 1 mil. I'm really hoping we don't. Because I may have to implement another weird exploit really quickly. You know what? I think I'll do that now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over, we're going to bump all the taxes up to 29% temporarily. Everybody's going to be really upset. Very angry with us. And they're going to start threatening to move out, which is perfectly okay. They can start threatening to move out. The other weird thing that you do this is, number one, it will buff dramatically your weekly coffers in a short period of time. It will make them very angry. They will threaten to leave. You can stop it right before they leave. You'll hemorrhage a couple of people overall, and for a city that has 60,000, and here we go, now we're getting all the complaints. For a city that has 60,000 people in it, we don't have enough mass transit, which is part of the reason why our income is not as good as it could be. Our roads are very clogged. That's all because of city planning, poor city planning on my behalf, I would like to add. I'll admit 100%. But the benefit of after this all squares away and they start getting really red, once they start going really red and we're losing, like, hemorrhaging a lot of people, then I'll swap it back down. And when all's said and done, hopefully the end result is that our actual weekly income is going to bounce back from the other policies, because you'll have some people who've left. We'll have to deal with some of the buildings that get lost or degraded accordingly from their levels. Oh, look, it's starting to turn from white to red. You want an apocalypse? This is what tariffs does. This is what tariffs would do. I don't mean to be timely or topical, but let's call it like it is. The only difference is that I'm going to be putting all this money that we're generating.
I don't know if that's a good thing, man mage,
We're going to be putting all that income right back into the city anyway.
I was just about to say face with Tom.
All right, so there, we're back down. Let's go ahead and drop these back to 12. Maximum that you can go is 14%. So I still am leaving a little bit of wiggle room. We're going to drop these down to 12 again. That's 12% sales tax. That's also 12% for the for them. This is what that costs for them as far as like their upkeep and what they pay to bring in items for generation. We'll drop this back down to 10 and that to 10.
A crew of ne'er-do-wells, edgeruners, gangers, and beastly commenters.
Everybody's going to be a little happier. We'll have that teeny tiny boost. Unfortunately, if you do need the boost, that's one of the ways you do it. You go up to the max speed, bump up your taxes all the way. It's going to massively inflate. We're back up to almost 3 million, which gives us a teeny tiny bit of more reprieve room. This income amount is going to be trickling back down, and then we'll see how this all squares away. All these people are moving back in now. Cheddar! Cheddar.
One of
us,
come and join us.
Oh, come on. Help the right sin. Hit the right button. Thank you.
One of us.
Bacon. It's bacon. Plug my phone in. Got about halfway in. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta take some good screenshots today too, so I have some more backdrops for the next couple of thumbnails. Come on. Would you like to catch up now? Did it not go into the welcomes page didn't get updated? Are you kidding me? No way. It didn't save? Or didn't... I put it in the welcomes page. The link for the stream is not in the welcomes page. My goodness, Sin. Come on, buddy. Wow, you are something. How did you not realize that till just now? Isn't it funny when you have conversations with yourself in public? It's beautiful, isn't it? Do you mind? I'm kicking my own ass here. Come on. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Alright. Alright, so let's see how that fluctuated back.
Some of the best conversations I have are with myself, grinning, squinting face.
Some of the best arguments I've ever had have been with myself. I've even lost many of them. But some of the best conversations I've ever had, usually because I'm the only one who'll listen to me anyway. Alright.
Quote, do you mind? I am kicking my own ass here. Sin. At D0 tab.
Oh, you know what?
Let's...
Can we soften? That's still not too harsh. Do you think this interchange needs trees? Why is that not connected to power? I don't understand.
Apparently I listen to you.
I don't know why you would do that.
Looks like a fault line, winking face.
I don't know why you would do that. Why would you listen to me? I was joking earlier. I don't even know that I listen to me. I get in arguments with myself. Does that count? I think that counts, doesn't it?
You know why I do it either.
I don't know. The mind wanders, doesn't it? It's curiosity. Okay, so how are these growing in? Okay, I like that. Let's follow suit with that. And let's put some more.
Listening.
9 people are... Hey, Gray Ray! Gray Way. Why does that sound familiar?
Me too. Grinning face.
At least that makes however many of us there are, all of that many. At least it makes all those people. All right, we'll put some offices in here.
Creating the entertainment. I hate TV, so I watch YT streamers.
Ah, see, I don't like TV either. I'm with you on that one. I'm really with you on that one. Arby's. It's
SGT.
We have the meats.
Grinning face. Black Sun.
Oh, see, like that. Look at that.
Sarge. High stool.
Yeah.
That's the dumb name I came up with. Edgerier's SD is trying to get a crew together for a heist against the megacorp. Type. Heist, a move. Heist SD, I don't do TV either. No cable, no sat, just net. 98% of my entertainment streams
And
from
I
YT
love you guys all for it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you.
Hey, SGT.
Take that to bank. Take that to the bank. My God, is that a giraffe on top of that building? Or are you just happy to
Join
see
the
me?
multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
He's only up there because there's grass up there. Of course, that's the whole reason. Why else? Why wouldn't there be a giraffe on top of the building?
Yo Grimmy. G is first name, W is surname. Me, too, Zesty. I do have Amazon Prime though. I like the old Stycoms.
Stycoms, sitcoms. Oh, there's a fire over there. Look, this is the best giraffe. The best giraffe to become to be a firefighter, because they can see everything.
Has joined the treasure hunt.
The fire's like, whoa, over there. Or the giraffe's like, hey, over there, fire. There's a fire. There's a fire over there. Go, 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 guys, go.
High stool.
Boom.
Ahoy.
Oh.
At D0 Double 3 Tap has joined the treasure hunt.
This giraffe knows Jimi Hendrix, okay? He's been singing all along the watchtower. Let's see if we can get the giraffe on top of the giraffe up there. Can we giraffe up here? No, man. Let's try it again. Giraffe up here. Yes! Yes! Oh. Yes! Go giraffe! Woo!
Armor, gear,
now that's what I'm talking about, getting giraffes in the air. Put giraffes in the air. They're known as very well high jumpers, yeah. Take that, Stark.
Accountant, the rest were extracted and given medical care.
A giraffe sits alone on top of Avengers Mansion.
Andre. Are we in the Lion King lol?
Yes, we are. See? Oh dear. What have I gotten myself into?
Hey double.
He's stalking his prey. Who wants these murder mittens? Who wants them? You! You there! Hey, come back to me. Ah, bam! That would be scary as hell, though. What's up with the hit?
Murder beans.
Murder mitts. Murder mitts. Murder mittens.
Murder mittens lol.
Yep, murder mittens. That's any big cats, they all have murder mittens. Although he's got the weirdest damn neck. Somebody cross-reference. I know we brought the dire wolf back, but now we have the camel cat. Beware the camel cat. Be afraid. Be very afraid of camel cat. Camel cat can't hurt you. Camel cat? What?
It's alien tech.
It is alien tech. Ah! Okay, I don't know what's up with her shirt. I'm not sure what's up with her shirt. Let's go back. Yeah. I like how the water messes with the tile, the way the texture's at.
Watch out for kitten mittens as well.
Kitten mittens, kitten mittens, murder mittens.
So
boom. Yeah, wee. Boom. Impala. Impala.
Is this an old game?
I mean, depending upon what you mean by old. 2016? Oh, wait, no. No, 10-year-old. It's 10 years old today, so 2015. So, I guess, technically, yeah. It would be considered an older game. And wait, what? Running. Look out! Where you going, lady? We're going to follow you. We're going to follow this lady. We're not stalking her or anything.
They're carrying a body to the hearse lol.
We're going to stalk this lady. We don't know where she's going. I'm just hoping that the economy gets fixed with all this screwing around. Oh, that was under fire. All right, we're going to the. Go, bicycle lady. Wait up for me, bicycle lady. Oh, okay. Look, you guys are really cool to hang out with. Can we be friends? Can we be best friends? Nah, stop! Stay in your lane! Can we be best friends?
It's
Can we be
Goat
best
Boy
friends?
from Goat Simulator.
Can we be... Alright, gonna cross... Okay, I thought we were crossing back there. I
High
guess not.
score.
You guys almost faked me out. I thought we
Similarly.
were friends.
Listen up, you primitive screwheads.
I thought we were
Everyone
friends.
Zesty is trying to get
Alright, you
approval
stay in your
in a
lane,
heist
lady.
against the
Haha, I
Evil
beat you.
Four. Type.
Alright, I'll wait for
Heist
you. I'll wait
begin.
for you. Let's go.
Rolled 49.
Come on.
At
Oh,
Zesty won
oh!
1 million tokens and
See, I
now has
juked him. Do you see that? You didn't see that. What? Lady. Hey!
1,728,611
Lady, come back!
tokens. At Zesty you got
Come back to me,
skull
lady.
underscore crossbones, dolphin,
Don't you run away
sparkling
from
underscore
me.
heart, and lost
Gunboat Willie!
100,000 tokens. At Andre Vandal
No.
you
Alright,
got
ha.
equals
You didn't know I had
Sniper
powers
Wolf,
of
Owl,
time and
and
space,
lost
did
your
you? Yeah, you did know
100,000
that, lady.
tokens. Roll
Lost all
27.
your
At
chickens.
Andre Vandal won 1 million
Where is
tokens
she
and now
going?
has 40,085,935
I have no idea where she's going, but we're gonna
tokens.
stalk her.
Ahoy. At Grimmy 891
And you're
has
getting a
joined
nice,
the
cool
Chosen
little
Horde.
quiet tour of the city.
Join the
Welcome to Chamois.
multi-disciplined Sins Arcade Discord.
Slow down, lady. Haha. Caught back up with you. It's almost like... Whoa, it's almost like an autosave. Whoa! Alright, which way are we turning? Oh, we're going straight? Okay. Whoa, kid! Wait! What the hell? There's no adult watching that kid? She's just riding on the bike on her own? The hell kind of crazy city is this? Well, we just lapped Granny. Welcome 07, guys. Get GBW. Oh, no, gotta get into the chat. Exclamation GBW. Did I miss anybody? Oops, I don't want to lose her. Lady, wait up for me. Thank you.
Visit Gunboat Willie deep on the water.
Whoa. Oh, now you're on. Oh, you're too good. Is it because of the bus? Why did you get over? Wait, they get over too. Why? Oh, because of the bus line.
The City of Sin.
Got it, got it, got it. It makes more sense.
Son. Accountant, the rest were extracted and given medical care. Results, Zesty, 1,100,000.
Oh, that's where she went. She's in there. Alright, well, we got her to her destination. I feel good. She had no idea we were there the whole time. True story. I think she gave me fleas. Let that be a lesson to you guys. Kids, don't talk to strangers that give you fleas. Alright, so, moving in here, we can throw in some more.
Give at Gunboat Willie 100 million. Zesty gave 100 million tokens to Gunboat Willie.
Nice, well done. Wait, did Gunboat Willie not have enough tokens?
Oh, thanks, Zesty.
Alright, give me a sec. Let me load up Streamlabs. Have a great one, Andre Vandal. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out Andre Vandal. Please, please, please check out Andre Vandal. Vandal.
I don't know, I just wanted to give him some of mine face with Tom. Bye, Andre.
Okay. I mean, you have trillions, so it's not like I'm trying to jump in on your stuff there.
Dang right.
Dang right. I mean, look, I ain't trying. You don't have to go through me. I'm not the SEC. I'm not the SEC, so... Oh, no.
Good tools to till a good field face with Tom.
Dang it.
March 15th, 2025.
Now I know why it went into this page, because it just took over...
Quote 152. Thus speaketh the Sin, September 4th, 2025.
Please go in to the live chat
Join the
or the live thing.
multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord. https://discord.gg/dfav8bfn43.
Oh, maybe these shouldn't be residential. Yeah, those could be residential on the outside. These are commercial on the inside, right? Do they look like... These don't look like... Those look like residential buildings. Why did they... Yeah, why does that look like a residential building, not a commercial building? What the hell's up with that? That's weird. I don't understand why that is. Okay, those are cute. Go back in here. Make these all just singles. They don't have to be. They don't have to be. We'll do high residential there. And maybe some small offices right here. And then these could be offices as well. We're just doing all singles and quads. Throw another small one there. Haha. And then maybe here and here as well. Yeah. Like that. And there's an awful lot of traffic here, though. That's 4-lane? And 4-lane, 2-lane. So I may have to readjust this. We'll see. Why is all that traffic going down that way? Oh, we won a game? What is up with all this traffic?
Thank you for watching. Your support means more than you know, even
Why
if you
is
are
that
not
super
added.
heavy right there?
Don't be shy.
Oh,
We are
because
full
this goes
fans.
out into this way. That's why.
07.
Okay. Shouldn't
Is
that be a
there
much bigger
special
road?
at Popeyes Lowell?
There must be. There must be. Man, we're still hemorrhaging money like nobody's business. Don't like that. Not one bit. What is Maxi Blokes University at? Level 4? For student capacity, only 1,300 students out of 14,000? Alright, so maybe we need to lower some of the upkeep on the campus, because that's where we're hemorrhaging a lot of money too. We only have free student health care and free lunches. We're not using any of these additional...
Gamble Owl. Rolled 78. At D0 3
That
tap
would be free
13 million
tuition.
tokens and now has 11,179,632,264
Visiting scholars, but I would be hiring them. Fan club support.
tokens. High stool. Listen up, you primitive screwheads. Edgeriner D0 3 tap is trying to get a crew together for a heist against the Mega Core. Type. Heist
Maybe we need
A.
to, yeah, let's go ahead and add
Slow
those two.
soul.
It's going to hurt as far as
At
money,
D0
but that will
3 tap
hopefully
you
bring
bought
more people
Dolphin,
in. And
Hard
those are
Race,
easier to kind of
Arcade,
to
and
work
lost
on.
your 100,000 tokens.
We're not doing the universal education though, because that would be free tuition, and we need the tuition monies. But we go to fan support. The varsity team gives out free fan merchandise for the fans during matches and organizes fan club trips to away matches. Increases the odds of winning home and away matches for both of our two sports clubs by 7% each, but costs $180 essentially per week per arena located on the campus. We have two of them, so that'd be $360 per week. Granted, that's a drop in the bucket compared to what we're already paying here, but that may absolutely help as far as the actual university is concerned. And then the advertising campaign advertises the varsity sports matches throughout the throughout the city to have more visitors at the arenas, which will bring more people. The more people to show up, the better the chances they win, etc., etc. And then the better the chances that we have students who want to go to that school. So it's kind of a weird trade-off on how it all works together on it. And again, it's one of those things that just finding the right balance. It's not going to be the same for my city, just like whatever you have in your city won't be the same that would work in my city. So we're down to 12. Ooh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Okay, I like that.
A crew of ne'er-do-wells, edgerunners,
All
gamblers,
right.
and beastly
This is a
commanders
good
all
sign.
packing their weapons, armor, gear, skill softs, cyberdecks,
Either that means a lot of people died
the
and
city of
we just
sin.
haven't picked them up yet,
Get the cheddar,
or that the
son.
economy's finally
Skizzy
evening
Krillin.
back out.
D0 Double
Oh,
Pop
here's
got
another
loaded
one.
back from their
See,
solo
here's
quest
another
with
one we could
something
do.
data, that MacGuffin,
I don't
and a
even think
flow
about
of
this slot.
bravado that no one can
Can we
verify.
fit them in?
Results D0
I don't
Double
think
3
we
top
can. Maybe we can.
1,100,000.
It's gonna be really, really close. What if we go with the smaller one? The smaller one-way booze. Are they gonna fit? Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, we'll tilt this one back off a bit here. We'll flip this around. And we'll have that go back out a little bit that way. And then for here, we'll go back to the 3-lane one-way road. And this goes that way, and this goes that way. And then we need, again, water and power. Let's make sure that these have water. And that can actually be linked up. Oh, that works perfect. That works perfect. It's a weird connection point, but it'll work. I'll take it. Power, 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 power. Can you here, over, and then back down? That'll help bring in some more money that way too. And it's a smaller one, but I mean, there's not a lot of traffic coming in or out of here, and I may have to readjust those accordingly as well. That'll slow the traffic down a little bit too, which will help not only get the money from them, but then slow down how much traffic is being injected. And I still don't know. You know what? Maybe we can get away with it. Let's try. Let's try it. We need as many different money making opportunities as possible. Can I stick the no? The large one won't fit, but the little ones will. Flip that around. And then for these
High
can just be
school.
the two-way,
Gamble.
one-way. Yeah.
Slots all. Listen up, you primitive screwheads.
Does it look
Edgerunners
ugly?
ST
Yeah,
is
it
trying
does.
to get
Is
a
it
crew
pretty?
together
Nah,
for a
not never
heist
really.
against the mega core. Type. Heist, a moon.
Those are 3.
Rolled
Okay, so we could probably go
89.
to 3 for those.
XSD won 3 million tokens and now has
Of
1
course,
trillion
the one thing I did not figure was the
1,207,728,728
water or the power, because I was an idiot. Let's go there.
653 tokens.
And then these can go back into
XSD you
there.
got,
And then the
sparkling
power,
underscore heart, wolf, dolphin,
that
and
goes here.
lost your
That goes
100,000 tokens.
here. And then this connects back to there. And that's already powered in from over there. All right, let's go. Come on, catch up.
High stool.
Everybody get their money. Everybody come on in. Come on in. Come on in. That'll hopefully help pick up some money too.
Ahoy.
We'll let that run for
And
a bit.
Grammy 891 has joined the treasure hunt.
All right, let me get on this heist. Oh,
High stool.
and smack the heart
Oh.
buttons. Smack that
Thanks
heart
for
button
reminding me
like
I have
crazy.
ketchup chips.
So many heart buttons.
BRB face with Tom.
So many heart buttons.
Ahoy.
All the heart
That
buttons.
Sin's
Smack them like
Arcade has
crazy.
joined the treasure hunt.
Ooh. Okay, done with the heart button thing. Heart pulse. Is that what that means? The heart 100%? Okay. Come on, pick up. Let's go. I'm gonna save the game really fast.
Join the multi-discipline Sins Arcade Discord.
Any issues anywhere? Any issues anywhere? Aside from
https://discord.gg/discofn43.
lots of filled up cemeteries. A couple of dead people there. Filled up cemetery. Filled up cemeteries.
A crew of ne'er-do-wells, edgerunners,
They're out of, what are you guys out of? You guys are out of, not enough raw materials for cattle? Do we not have enough? Do we need more?
Get the cheddar, son. The screen sheets don't look good.
Alright, what do our imports and outports look, exports?
Zeroed out.
So,
Your
70,
is not happy and your family.
wow, the entire squad got fragged? Whoa. No rare. Alright, so our imports, we're looking at 77. No wonder our traffic is garbage. Why? Why are we importing so much? So we're importing mail, which that one, there's not much around that one, other than just getting rid of the mail out of the city, but the people are going to want them anyway.
Now time to cook dinner.
Now there is one other way to do that, but it's going to be expensive too if I were to go and change up and put the free Wi-Fi for the whole city. On City Skylines 1, you don't have to put the radio masts down for the Wi-Fi, but in City Skylines 2, you do. So looking at almost 8,000 in import products, but only 2,800 in export. Most of which is agricultural. Looks like a little bit and agricultural and ore. We're not even really exporting any forestry. We don't have a whole lot of forestry production anyway. We're importing a lot of oil, although for what I don't know. Importing forestry products, importing agricultural products, importing a lot of ore, which means that wait a second, how? Oh, you ate all of it. There's nothing left, is there? Is there any ore left? Did they change that up? No, because this is here. Did they change it? Because it used to be that these industrial, where is it at? That these industrials would not utilize the resources that were on the map. You could just put them down and they would eat it. I think they changed that up. But these aren't crying. Like, these guys aren't running out. They're not running out of... I'm really confused. Maybe they use some of it, but they don't deplete it like the industrial. I can talk today. Mineral or ore industry, right? Like if I were to put one of these down, then it would let me see what it looked like in this area after putting a thing down. You know what? I just want to see. Now I'm curious. Because we don't even have to put one down. We can just paint. Is this actually going to show me anything? I don't want to get in to touch the other one. Oops, come on. It says it's 4,800 cells. Come on. So this says we have 25,941 available tons of ore on the map. But that's for the whole map. All right, yeah. Oh my goodness, that's great. That's good stuff. So I'm not sure. I think that it's actually not. I don't think it's eating that ore. I think these are just staying in there. Only for some reason it like shows that because this whole area did look just like this until I put the buildings down. So, interesting. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Oh,
Moist hyphen hyphen hyphen
super
hyphen hyphen
moist, so
hyphen. That was a
moist.
softball. Great swing, zesty grinning squinting
Good
face.
job. Way to
LOL.
go. You did it. Okay, there's an awful lot of not use of space here. I don't know what the heck I was thinking.
Moist.
And they don't. Wow. Now they don't even want to take the. You know what is? Let's go in here. Make this commercial. We need more leisure anyway, so let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Go buildings. You got to go now. I want to see you disappear. I want to see you do it. Oh, he's growing in. What are you? Champion Weightlifting Gym. It's one of the after hours buildings. So what are these then? So let's see. Emerging Downtown DLC. It's one of the new DLCs that I just purchased. Okay, that one looks a little bit more fitting. These look like apartments though, or like maybe they have shops on the bottom. Oh, okay. So they do have shops on the bottom, and then
to apply the cheat to avoid depletion of ore and oil.
no, 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 no. Um. Oh, you know what? Let's save the game really quick. So if you look, I'm not using any cheats. I'm not using any cheats. No, sir. Never once used any cheats. If we load on the second page, dynamic weather's on, day-night cycle's on, 25 tiles unlockable is on, but this one does not block trophies. Anything under the cheats menu does, but anything above it does not unlock or does not block trophies. So this is a fully trophy-enabled save. Any of these, you turn these on, and it automatically would. Then they would be um, it would be ineligible. I want to prove that these can all be done. I'm granted it's been 19 episodes, but I still want to prove that it can be done, and you can grow to, in this case, 60,000 people who are currently living in the city without utilizing cheats at all, and still utilize those same industries. Now, the reason I did not go with the DLC ore is because with these buildings, they would have depleted it, and I would only be able to build small, much like how I built the farmland, the other secondary farmland, the excellent school for gifted vegetables. Granted, this arable land doesn't deplete like ore or oil would, and you could still get away with far less buildings here overall. All right, I'm thinking. We already know that that's still too dense, or not dense enough as far as like the
Not saying you're using them. You said something about not depleting resources with certain buildings.
well, yeah, like so the industrial zoning specialization for ore, that's up here. Belson's bare bottom minerals, and even though I painted the Pants Optional Mineral Company, the Pants Optional Mineral Company isn't actually using any of the DLC buildings. I had originally painted that out because I knew where the I painted that area out because that's where the mineral area for or the natural deposits view. Let me go into that. In here, when I was in the natural deposits view, come on. Man, I hate the fact that every time I go and touch the mouse, it does that. So in here, all of this area was all ore. And because it was all ore, I went in and painted that initial initial area, and I did that also over here initially in the Diddly Donkeys farm. And even though we didn't put any of the farming industries
Join the
DLC stuff down,
multi-discipline
we only put the
Discord.
these zonings down. When you use now, I did this to prove a point. You could put down any of these zoned where's it? Yeah, this one. You could put any of these down in this area, which is what this one is, right? Yeah, which is what this one is. You could put any of these buildings down and make the district itself, make it mineral. When you put that down, two things happen. It doesn't have to be in an area where the resource is at all, not one bit. Zip, zero, zilch. It will just generate it automatically. But it will do a lot more imports, even though it's sitting right on top of plenty of ore. That's the trade-off that you have to have. The benefit is you're not using any of that ore that's actually there, and it still looks like it fits in the area. The other benefit is that any of the industrial buildings that you have from your industry specializations, like these types of buildings, automatically start at level 3. They don't have to go, they don't start at level 1 and creep their way up to level 3. All of the specialized industry buildings are always at the highest level. And that's for all 4 different types of the industry buildings. And these are all the base industries. So these are all in the base game no matter what version of City Skylines 1 you have. These will always be there. Forest industry, farming industry, ore industry, oil industry, and then generic industry. The generic industry will utilize stuff from all 4 of the other specialized industries to make items that go into your commercial buildings. And so therefore you have to deal with the traffic that's going to go from an industrial building to your commercial building and then maybe even export out, which is why our traffic situations are still probably quite high. 82% sounds good, but 82% isn't that good overall. Looks like a lot of these are busy, but they're not backed up. Okay, there's a little bit of backup here. But that's always been like that. I don't think there's a way to fix that. I have never been able to find a way to fix this road. Short of... Yeah, because it's a highway. Isn't it? Pretty sure it's a highway. I'm pretty sure it's a highway. Alright, will that fix it? Come on. Why are you guys all stopping there? Oh, maybe not. Did I just fix that? I may have finally fixed that. That's a lot of damn cars. Look at that. All those little bitty ants. It's kind of the things I like. What's one of those things that I do like about this game? I think we may have just fixed that. How is this area over here looking? How are you doing? You guys processing cars pretty decently? So it's not causing a chokehold over here. Maybe we could put another one in for another toll booths up in this area too. I don't want to go toll crazy, but at the same token, we need to get as much money where we can, how we can. Toll booth coming in here. Maybe we could always do a two-way toll booth. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I think that's a great idea. I think that is a great idea, actually. So this is one way. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to do another tiny one-way toll booth. Oops. Oops. And then go back to... We'll do a 3-lane. Was that 3-lane or 1-lane? 3-lane. Okay, and then water. Just drag you off of here. And then power. That's simple. Okay. See if that helps at all too. I mean, every little bit helps, right? Every little bit helps so we can get coming in. And if we can slow or step and stagger the traffic coming in and as it's flowing through, that'll help out a little bit too. It would cause less jams in different areas. All right, and then that traffic never goes in. And these guys all turn to the right. You probably don't need that many lanes, now that I think about that. Probably get away with taking this down to a 4 one-way. And drag that back, and we'll do the same thing over here. Haha! Gotta get the money in, gotta get the money in. Gotta get the money where we can. Oops. And then back down, grab a 3-lane with the sound barrier, and go into curved. Make sure we drag the water down. Drag power down. Oh, it's already in power. Okay, good. See if that makes things a little bit more economic, because it looks like a lot of these people are bringing imports, exports in off the highway into Belson's Bare Bottom Minerals, the Exland School for Gifted Vegetables, and Diddley's Donkey Farm, and this will help bring in some money, because then obviously they're going to be coming in off of this highway interchange down here. They're going to be coming in from there predominantly. If they're going this way, we can always put a two-way toll booth this way too as well. But then now we have, if they're coming in and they're going around and going up into either one of these, then we're getting them that way. If they're coming back as they're coming back out for export, because this is predominantly the export channel. If they're coming in from either the X-Lane School for Gifted Vegetables or Belson's Minerals, and they're going to be exporting, this is the path they're going to be taking specifically for. And if you look, almost all of these are industrial vehicles. So that means that all of these guys are going to be exporting. That'll automatically help. It doesn't matter if they're exporting out to a different part of the city or not, but because they are exporting, that's all extra money that goes right back into our pocket. But it's still not helping this. Damn. I wish I had honestly remembered that a long time ago as far as the power usage, water usage, and the fire department. Technically, you know what, now that I think about it, let's go ahead and we'll turn the smoke detector distribution back off. We've got the fire department, might as well spend the money that we're spending on them and see how that actually helps readjust. We still have the water and power usage, and as far as our actual usage of each, the power is barely in the green, which is saving us money, because even though we have 1,033 megawatts of complete total power, we're only using about 865 of that. And then going to our water, both our water and our sewage treatments are in there, are clearly in the green. As long as they're in the green, we're good. As long as nobody's getting poisoned, we're good. But that seems to have dropped down quite a bit there. Let me go in here and go to our budget. Okay. 356 in expenses, 339 in income, which is doing well.
At Zesty you got Wolf.
What is that?
300,000 tokens.
Oh, loans.
Hungry like the wolf.
Yep. I love Duran Duran. Now I even have that song in my head. Thanks, Zesty. I'm lost and I'm found. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. No, no, Zesty. Just because you put that earworm
You
in
always
my
blab
ear, in
about
my
my
head, I'm
sprinting
not
pace.
singing that for you. That's how much I love you. I'm not going to sing for you. Hmm. Farming is kicking some
The
booty.
reflex. Flex.
It's better than Frankie Goes to Hollywood or
Save a prayer.
the Go-Go's. The Go-Go's, by the way, are playing at Coachella this year. That's crazy. Prodigy played last night at Coachella. Missy Elliott played at Coachella last night. All that stuff you can find, by the way, inside the Sins Arcade Discord and the Music for the Peeps. I found those links earlier and I posted them. But yeah, that's crazy. The Go-Go's. I was like, the Go-Go's are still together? I knew Prodigy wasn't together, but the Go-Go's, that's
Island
crazy.
school.
Very old school.
Dang.
Yeah, you can watch them. They're all live streamed from
Results.
Coachella.
Zesty.
They're all live streamed
1,100,000.
from Coachella. All right, so 80,000 as far as the policies are concerned. That's what I'm looking at here. Short of working on more on public transportation, because we're at an edge point now where we could dramatically overhaul the transportation in the city, mass transport, because we don't have enough buses, right? But we split it up the way we did it. We have our buses. These are all of our normal city buses, and they're doing fairly decent as far as the vehicles are concerned and the passenger ridership. Now, this doesn't give me a percentage like City Skylines 2 does, where it gives you an actual percentage. More importantly, in City Skylines 2, you can actually change the price of the tickets
I
for
may
each
have
of the
spent one
buses.
summer when I was 12, making a Duran Duran band quilt, with all their names, song titles,
That's cool.
normal 12 year
Normal
old.
12-year-old stuff. Yeah, of course, as you do when you're 12 years old. What is this? That is trolley bus. We don't have any trolley bus. Tram lines. We do have 4 tram lines in the city, and they're doing fairly decent as far as the vehicle ridership is concerned too. This is the one I'm really going to be focusing on moving forward for new mass transit. It's going to be between trains and transit because we're boosting the speed. That's why we just went through another year. Looks like more academic works, more students, which is kind of what I was hoping to get because we really need to hit that student over bit, but we are only one step away from hitting the max for our college campus. Vanilla Skylines, um, with
Seekers,
that
we made
acclaimed
quilts before
actor
the
Com
internet space
Truise.
with Tom.
Yeah, see, kids, we made quilts before the internet. We didn't rot our brains on TikTok. We rotted our brains on crochet patterns. A dreamlike compilation, Vanilla Skylines is. A dreamlike compilation of different skylines filmed in multiple cities in the past 4 years. That sounds either excruciatingly dull or you just get high and you go watch it. I don't. I'm on the fence on that one. I'm not entirely sure how that works. All right, so there's our tram lines. Then we have Metro, which we don't. I thought we added a third. Oh, we added a third stop, not a third line for Metro. Metro is kicking some serious butt, doing a good amount of heavy lifting, almost 800 passengers for each line.
Hi and go
Um,
watch it.
yeah, pretty much, right?
For the win.
There's no train lines in the city, ironically, train, even though we have 2 train depots. You know what? Let's see. Can we put one in? Do we do a train line from here? Can I put a train line from here? Wait, why? Why can't I put a train line? Oh, that's train. Duh, train line, Sin. Train. Train from here into here and then back?
Oh boy, here we go. Sin versus trains.
Sin versus trains. But the problem is, do I need to put a train line on that? Or, like, do I need to... Because there's no... Like, in City Skylines 2, they actually give you the train depot yard and everything else. So I'm trying to figure out where this train is going to spawn in at. Okay, let's see where this train's gonna spawn in at. It's a passenger train, capacity 240, purple line. We're gonna call it the. We're gonna call it the Zesty line. Helps if I capitalize Zesty. That'd be helpful, wouldn't it? She'd be very upset with me if I didn't. Hey, we're up to 35,000 in income. That's good stuff. Where? Oh, there's a train right there. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to grab the actual train. Oh, there's another one in there. All right, let's see how this one goes then. So that's not, it's only 2 stops. I've got to add more in. So that's another way we could probably get people moving around even better. 4 people. So it is getting a little bit of popularity. That's a good sign. That's a damn good sign, actually. That might help. If nothing else, it crosses the river.
Purple train.
Purple train. Purple train. Purple. I just caught it. Yep, I just caught that. Go, little train, go. Get down with your bad self, train. Oh, I didn't realize that actually showed up on. There we go. I'm trying to grab as many videos as I can so that I can go back through and clip them. Because if people don't clip them, I have to try to grab and make videos off of them too. So I'm trying to be better about my video production, guys. Trying to be better. Wow, that is a busy-ass train depot.
Come on, Sin. You can do Prince better than that.
No, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Oh, they're handling it pretty good. They're handling it pretty well, actually. Holy cow, dude. Oh my god. No, we gotta go back. Yeah. I see you guys up there. I see you up there. Let's see how they come down. Come on. There's a train that passed by. Or they should be like coming out like crazy here. I want to see how many people are coming out. There's very little going in.
Sin, since we can.
Holy cow! Never mind.
We know you'll wear peekaboo Prince pants.
Okay. Point it out just a bit here.
Oh. You broke, Sin. Roll.
I guess you don't get to see them after all. Never mind, it doesn't matter. It's all broke. It's all broke. You broke it. Broke it. You broke it. I wasn't even paying attention now. Did a bunch of people come out and swarm? Like, I could see them up top. Up here. Right? I can see them up here. I want to see.
Only Sin if he can't even show.
Wow, look at that. Look at how many people are going in there. Meow, 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 meow.
Roll.
Okay. Well, looks like these trimmed up here.
Voice covering eyes.
I'm wearing pants. Calm down. Calm down. Guys, you guys guys wanted me to wear
Only
pants. You said
green
I had to
covering
wear
eyes.
pants. So I'm wearing pants. We already had this discussion.
Join the multi-discipline Sins
All
Arcade
right, so
Discord.
we're losing money again, but not hemorrhaging money like crazy. How well is the ridership on this? Because this is going to take some time, but we're already up to 86 people riding on that bus line going out. And that gets people out this way. But then, like, all the train lines all stop here. I stop them out this way. I may have to
Imagine
have
if
them.
Muse had walked in while he was trying to show off low.
She would have, no, she would have been, that would have been great. That would have been great. Now the door is open, and I didn't open the door, so somebody else did.
Save it for OnlyFans, Sin.
I'm in trouble. I'm a widow, naughty boy. Oh no. Slowing that down a little bit, right? That's slowing that down a little bit. Okay, that's looking good.
Careful, he'll break out the hammer pants for the next
I actually do
Xbox
have hammer
game.
pants too. These almost feel like it. Not the same exact type of material, but pretty close to it. How are
Grinning,
these guys
squinting
doing?
face.
Actually, yes, I do have a pair.
If the door is
Don't
open,
at me.
maybe she did walk in and then ran away.
She probably
Lol.
did, actually, now that I think about it. I think she did. Or, no, yeah, she
Top
has to because I
hours.
closed the door. Kitty didn't
Top
push the door
hours,
open.
1.
Where Kitty can push the door
Sheets
open.
Digital Wonderlands, 105.58.
And
2.
Kitty
Zesty,
would have already ran in here
67.58. 3.
and let me know. So it
Sins
couldn't have been Kitty
Arcade,
in the first place.
59.42. 4. Diana the Duck, 39.42. 5. SGT Belson,
Okay.
38. Indestructible,
There's no cops
32.50.
getting in
9.
here. Alright.
D0
Let's solve that problem really quick.
10.
We can put a
Maxiblobe,
teeny tiny
21.75. Thank you for watching. Your support means
police
more than
box
you know, even if you are not chatting.
right
Don't be shy, the arcade abides.
there.
07. So my lurking time did not count to watch hours.
What do you mean your lurking time? Yeah, your lurking time counts to watch hours. If you want to lurk, if I've got to put plants in. Or if you want to put
No.
what do you mean? What do you mean it didn't? I'm confused. What lodge time are you referring to? It's a bunch of sugar maples. What watch time are you referring to? Let me get out of the way from it so loud in my ear. So your lurk time, if you're lurking and you just leave the stream running, it should absolutely still help with the watch time hours. Oh, you're talking about comparing your watch time hours? Okay, so the lurk or the top hours, it's kind of a misnomer. What you think top hours means is that that's the top amount of time that people have watched the stream, and that while that does count, there's a weird boost behind that I think Streamlabs puts on there as far as how many people are chatting. So if you chat more, it's going to boost that amount of hours that you have because you chat and type in a lot. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of. And you're not that far away. The only reason I'm on that list is because I still have to watch the stream on one of the other devices to make sure it doesn't go sideways or funky. If I could, I would take my name completely off.
I talk a lot, grinning, squinting face.
And I love and appreciate you for it because the chat rate shows how many people, the higher the chat rate shows how much is being put. If it's really, really busy and a lot of people are in the stream and a lot of people are in chat and a lot of people are shooting and just chatting away and playing games and doing all those other things, then the higher the chat rate, the busier the engagement looks.
Is measured by chatting,
And
and
then
I never shut up, it seems low.
and then it's
Chat,
going to
chat, chat.
push the stream while it's still live out to as many to people who might be interested at a higher rate depending upon how decent the chat rate is and the average view duration. For right now in this stream, the average view duration as of this moment is 31 minutes and 14 seconds. That means on average, out of the 10 people who are currently watching, each of you will be watching at least 31 minutes out of the entire however long the stream is at this point, 2 hours, right?
Building chi,
So
go.
because of that, the more that all
Grimace
those things,
stamping
chat rate just
face.
jumped to 4. So the higher the rates are, the way that the higher the
Oh no.
engagement is, the more it'll push the stream out and help people grow. That's why whenever we get raids, it's amazing to help especially my channel, my size. If we
Chat.
raid somebody else, then we take all that momentum with us over to
Gamble.
somebody else and helps boost into them. I guarantee you,
Roll
Enris
City.
over Delta,
RT0
they
level
can
3
all
top
attest a lot of
11
those things
million
if they pay
tokens and
closer
now has
attention to the
11
metrics.
trillion
It absolutely works out in the favor. If you're a brand new or if you are a new content creator or want to
179,638,348
become a content
tokens.
creator, just number one, know it's not easy work. There's a lot of stuff
High
behind the
school.
scenes that has to be done, and there's a lot of these things that I've learned over my 10 years of being on cities, I mean on YouTube. And
High
so I'm
score.
still learning a lot of stuff, and I'm still
Listen
trying to
up, you finna
improve
get screwed bitch.
dramatically with a lot of
Christopher
things.
D0 level
And
3
so
trap is trying to get a crew together for a heist against
just the good
Mr.
thing
Core.
though,
Chat.
in
Go,
less than two
go.
weeks, we've already
Small talk.
gained well over
Roll
500
18.
watch
Lost
time
1
hours.
million tokens and now
We're
has
about 500
1,1
watch time
billion two
hours
hundred
away
six
with
million
our
one hundred and twenty-eight thousand
637
eight hundred and
subscribers that we
sixty-three
have on the
tokens.
channel to finally getting
Successfully got
memberships
all, Wolf,
and
Arcade,
super
and lost your
chats. We're only 500
100,000
watch time
tokens.
hours away. Once
I'm
that
not
goes in,
Spar,
then my
I can attract
beginning of my
scammer.
monetization
Rebirth.
trip with YouTube begins, and I can start doing membership streams, membership videos, gaining memberships where you guys can start paying for memberships. You could do super chats, super
ASMR
stickers, things of that
HD.
nature. So we're really, really close. There we go, ASMR. And then once we hit that level, then we're only up to 1,000 subscribers because we have to hit 1,000 subs and have 4,000 watch time hours within the span of 365 days to get full monetization. That means all of my
Animal Girls
videos
sounds
that I've
good
made in
as
the
ML.
past, all of the ad rolls, everything else that would have already been there,
Oh 07.
then any monies that I would have already been paid a long time ago should hopefully start
Alice Cat
generating,
Cat.
and then I can start making actual money from YouTube in that regard, in addition to potentially looking into Discord memberships, potentially activating my Patreon that I've had sitting in the back burner for a while, things of that nature. I'm trying to be much more serious about this, and I appreciate all the love and support that you guys have given. I love and support you back as best I possibly can. So let's continue the rest of this. We are 7 minutes away from Nip Nip, 7 minutes away. Prepare your Nip Nip um, vectors, and if you have to ask what that is, then you're too young. You probably don't need it anyway.
The City of Sin. Get
We
what you
have
worked
not dropped
for.
below 2.2
The
million, which
Mighty
is
Chief has
good,
countered your
meaning that
heist
we're
and
getting a
voided
little
your
bit of those
numbers.
bumps where right now
They will
the
target
income's
your
going to drop
report
back
button for
down and then it's going
enhancements
to speed
removed in
back
last
up,
PS. Accounting
or drop
harassed
down
or
depending upon how
extracted
the
and given
traffic is.
medical care.
It can be a pain to be a
Results
streamer,
T0
but
level
it's
3
just
trap
as much of a pain to be a
1,128,000.
to do video
Don't
editing
be a
too.
pain to be a
So, for
scammer.
example, all this stream today, I've been recording. You can see it when it comes up above my camera. Um, I'm recording
Team
all of those
Network.
things, and I'm going to have to go back through and pull small snippets out and make episodes if I want going that route, or small shorts and make the videos from there. Which is
Team
why I ask you
Nightcrawler.
guys to do the clips whenever you possibly can, because there's two reasons why. And this is a real quick hint. If you're brand new to YouTube and you want to learn how to do this, do some streams, get people to make clips of your content. You're going to give them credit for those clips anyway. What you do in the YouTube studio, you see those clips underneath that stream. You can click on those clips and then you can click remix. If you remix somebody else's clip of your own content, you can turn it into a short. It'll be in the shorts format, which the PlayStation 5 cannot edit wise. It can't do that. A PC can, and there might be good editing apps on the phone that I haven't found yet. I'm really worried about doing anything like that. But I can remix any of those clips into shorts, and then use those shorts for help for promotion and give whoever clipped it the credit for it. It's really beneficial and good because I can do all of that directly from my phone right through the YouTube Studio app and turn any of those clips directly into shorts, making it worthwhile for anybody else to be able to link back to the stream
Join the
or just
multi-discipline Sins Arcade
putting
Discord.
those out there. Basically, ultimately, you want to take streams, you want to splice those streams up because a lot of people on Twitch, they'll do that. They'll stream on
That
Twitch,
sounds
they'll
far too
record on
natural.
OBS that stream on Twitch because Twitch, unless you're high enough in the affiliates, I believe, does not let you have a video on demand. So you record the video or the stream as you're streaming it in OBS. Then once that stream is done, your Twitch journey basically ends there. That video then you splice up into multiple episodes for YouTube, and then you take smaller shorts out of each of those episodes, and that's how most people. That's usually how their workflow runs. I don't use Twitch. I don't run on Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch. So because I do stream on YouTube, the same basic premise would consider. The reason I don't do that is because one, I'm already streaming on YouTube. There's no reason to stop it from being a video on demand. Once this stream is done, it'll become a video on demand so that you can kind of catch up with it. Let me make sure it's not. See, we're down to 24,000. Oops, wrong button.
Dolphin, and lastly
So
100,000 tokens.
I don't do it that route because when I'm doing the streams and I put the streams out as a video on demand, I want it all together. There's no sense in me going through and cutting that back up into smaller episodes and people going and watching them because to me that's disingenuous. If you really wanted to watch it, you would just go back and watch
Team is running at
the
time.
live stream or at least put it on in the background. I don't know. Thank you. All right, we are almost to nip nip time, and then we have 40 minutes after that. We'll end the rest of that. That's not the end of the content for today. We will be back at 7 p.m. Arizona time, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for No Man's Sky, and hopefully we'll be closing up and finishing up the Relics expedition. But I don't want to be disingenuous as to what I said we were going to do. We are still working on trying to build new frontiers out in this area. This area here, let me pre-mark it so I don't forget. Yeah, district painting tool. Let's go larger. That's going to be the Darth Vegan. I already said that I would put it in. I just didn't say when I would work on it. So we're going to put that in now. And that way it's there. Also have to do one for molded salad if molded salad ever returns to us.
I use my NVIDIA Force to record videos, OpenShot Editor to edit, and Audacity for sound.
You're recording the mic into Audacity and then overlaying the audio in OBS or in Resolve or whatever. Sorry, OpenShot. OpenShot, is that any good? And what OpenShot is Windows? I mean, I'll be honest. I have very limited scope. Like the Chromebook doesn't have enough RAM, so most of my editing has to be done on
I
the.
never got my NVIDIA Force to work right.
I never used the NVIDIA GeForce even when I had the Basilisk. I never used it. I always used OBS. I used OBS for recordings, Streamlabs OBS, the actual application installed on the PC as well for streams, and then my capture card for the consoles, but the PlayStation 4 and then the PlayStation 5 into the PC. All the audio went through.
Nip nip.
All the audio went through these, through like this microphone and then the one I'm wearing now. I'm 1 minute away on my side. Nip nip if you got 'em. All right, right back.
OpenShot is Windows. I'll record audio with Audacity, then can splice it in with OpenShot. It's all working okay for me so far.
Pardon me. Hopefully I didn't mess the mic up. Can you hear me? Okay, I saw when the camera was doing that, I saw where that went.
I can hear you.
Okay, good, thank you. And this is 2, 2, and 2, and then this is 1 and 1, and they all want to go left?
https://www.openshot.org/.
Thank you. Let me click on that. Let me see. Oh, that's... Why is it taking me to... But can I do it directly through? Yeah, see, it's only for Windows, isn't it? No, it says Linux, but it won't be Android. So I can't do it on the Chromebook. Damn! Damn, damn, damn it. Ah! I have Audacity. I love Audacity. But I use, so Audacity is just good in general. But I have good alternative for Audacity on Android. At least I have that. I don't like this. Why is everybody... Come on, guys. Oh, it's this one. It's because of this, isn't it? Alright, how does it clear now? They all turning left? No, they're not all turning left. Okay. Ah, that's an awful lot. Wait, stop cutting each other off, guys. What the hell? And is it because they're all going out this way? How many are going in here? Everybody's bypassing this. Okay, almost everybody.
That's a lot of traffic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this one, I don't think there's... Oh, because it cuts out. It's going into 2. That's why. Well, no, this is a 4. So this should be... So this goes back down, and this tunnel... Oh, snap! I never put where that tunnel go. Oh, that tunnel goes in here, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that tunnel goes into there. Tunnel... Garnet tunnel. Yeah, so that just goes under... This goes down, out, and back into this. Right? That's where that tunnel's going there. These guys are coming in here. Some are going down Wilson Street. And we probably need to... Honestly, at this point, I'm all but ready to start to buy this tile. The only reason I haven't yet is because we haven't really developed this tile. So where those cars are coming down, not very many of them coming down Wilson Street. Everybody else is going... And I can't update this road. Was Willow Street Road here? Because this is connected. This road is actually part of this asset. So I have no way to update this road. The only way around that would just be to bypass this.
Do you have a Baker Saint-Sin?
A Baker Street? Yeah, we do have Baker Street somewhere. Let me see something. There's more trains over here.
Can you move
this
the
must
asset?
be... I can move some assets. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to move... Okay, that won't work. Where can I... So along the trains, I need to be near a train line. Alright, I apologize. You guys are getting moved out. You're getting moved out. That still makes sure that the trains will run like they're supposed to on time. That's what the clock is for. Clock tower. Helps keep the citizens... Oh, helps the citizens. They changed that. That used to say trains.
Disciplined Sins Arcade Discord.
Well, damn it. All right, either way. So, let's go back to... Let's go in here. We have to move this too. We're gonna have to move this as well. Let's see. Oh, that looks cool, actually. Yeah. Yes. This is great. Actually, I like that. That way, if your kid goes flying off, wow, that's gonna be a hell of a lawsuit. All right. First off, I'm just kidding about the lawsuit, or am I? Let's put a suburban. Let's put a park fence around that. Because that'll make it much more secure. Then we'll put water line. We'll just drag this up. Cool, you have water. Awesome. Next. And the power will jump automatically over. So that should help. I want to see that go in first. If we can call some of that traffic that we're trying to clean up here. 25,000. Nice. Okay, that looks like that's flowing okay. I'll try to come back and see if I can clean that up since I hastily threw that down. Okay. No way. That all by itself, just by doing that, cleared all that up? I don't buy it. I am not buying it.
Even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy, the arcade abides. 07.
Oh, you know what? Y'all know what time it is. It's toll booth time.
I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1. Oh, we need to go back out one more. Oh, just like nature intended. That's probably too close to the intersection, but it'll have to work. Ah.
I prefer Toll House cookie time to Toll Booth.
I do. Ooh. Ooh. So do I. Damn. Don't be doing that, man. People got the munchies. Why you gotta be like that? Don't be talking about cookies. Especially not in this economy. What the hell? Alright, that cuts in too close. Hold on. Oh. That cuts in way too close. Let's go, let's try that a little bit differently. Have that swing out just a bit, and then come in. And then this, they stop here and let them in?
Not my fault you and Zesty have the munchies.
Hey, shh.
Lay back on the nip.
Sir, streaming just causes the munchies anyway, and generally. I get hungry. I ate a little bit before the stream today. I'm going to absolutely be eating after. I'm already hungry now. And it's not just because I smoked. Honestly, I don't smoke as much as you think I do. I can't because I, number one, want to keep my tolerance level down, and two, I cannot just completely rely solely on the nip nip for pain relief. It is good, but it's not all there is. It's not the be all end all. All right, that seems like that at least made this flow a little bit better. Come on, come on. What is this? This is a taxi depot. Taxi depot, you can get moved. Taxi depot, oh my goodness gracious, look at that. That's great. You could be right next to this, and then it'd be great, and people would love it, and it will be glorious. And then we have this fire watch department, or fire watch. I want it to be up on a higher thing, so you can see better. So we'll throw that there. And then you are a nothing. What are you? You're nothing. You're nothing, Jimmy. You're nothing. Okay, do I have to go into here? What is that? Oh, it's one of these. Hold on. I think. It's one of these?
The
Yeah,
go-kart
there we go.
track is the taxi training school at night.
Yeah. That's good. Yes, absolutely. All right, that's a big plot of land for nothing. All right, so yeah, I don't like this. All right, we're going to. Is that going to mess up these? It's going to mess them up, isn't it? So. Is that just 2 lanes? And that's 2 lanes. I don't think there is a way to fix it with what it is. You know, let's do 2 lanes with. Oh, it's 1 way though. Wide sidewalks or 3-lane 1-way road. So if we go in here, we change that. Will that make a difference? Come on, guys, figure it out. Figure it out. There we go. Now I can see. There we go. I can see everything better this way. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying. This is already a bad group of intersections anyway. I know it is. It has been for a while. I didn't want to tear it up too much because it was kind of more ruralist. Not rural, but I mean like more picturesque, I guess, so to speak. This road obviously comes down into this, which is the fish farm. This road, this patch of the road underneath where Dean Bluffs, the name Dean Bluffs, I cannot change, but everything else I can. So what I'm trying to figure out is whether I just completely bypass that. Because like this goes under and then back out and around and feeds down here, underneath here. So it feeds in, this is this road. It loops back around because I want the traffic coming in from either way as it needs to. But this may be, I'm not sure. I don't know. Hold on. Let's keep an eye on it. Let's keep an eye on it. I'm thinking I may have to bypass Dean Bluffs, but now that I've freed up all of that extra area, is that helping the fish? It looks like the fish is probably moving faster. Come on. What are you guys doing over here? What are you doing? Get going. Don't stop here. What are you guys stopping
Hudson
here?
wanna bypass.
Well, these cars, so that's what I'm trying to do is pay attention now. What are you doing?
Gamble.
Why is that car parked like that? What the hell? Oh, because that is a one-way street. That's why, because this is a two-way street. And there's no cars that go this way because this is all one way this way. It's all one way. Willow Street runs one way this way because this is, so they're using that as parking. Okay. All right, I got it. Let me see. Is this going to be pretty? No.
Join the multi-discipline
Will it be fun?
Discord.
Maybe.
https://discord.gg/dfav8bfn43.
Let's see if that makes a difference at all. All right, the bus lane. Where's the bus lane? I would rather have the bus go on the bypass, and we'll use the bus for bypass. Where's that at? Here. So we want. It's not stops there.
Type heist A.
Come on. Actually, that's got a pretty decent flow to it. Let's see if the state. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, hold on. Is the day-night cycle, is that bothersome to you guys? Okay, that.
Day-night cycle is okay for me. High store.
Okay, that actually doesn't look that bad.
Ahoy.
Hey, they won.
Joined the treasure hunt.
Oh, somebody lost. Somebody won, somebody lost. Somebody won.
Pretty lights.
Wonder if they'll let me play. Don't mind me. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Take that! Yeah! Never mind. Oh, that was good. You can see the water over here. That water looks pretty inviting. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how oily that water looks. We make it with the. We ensure our water has the best, most pure level of petroleum possible.
Results: Zesty, 1,100,000. Accountant, the rest were extracted and given medical care.
Oh, you know, I never put a key wall along this.
Lovely.
So when we do that, we may have to come back and do the key wall. All right, let's go visit everybody's house really quick. I bet you didn't know giraffes could do this. True story. So they can absolutely do it. Yep, little bitty. Look at the tail wagging too. Get down with your bad self. All right, I was just kidding. We're gonna do that. We were only coming over here anyway. Whoops, wrong button. So we could visit everybody. Hi. Hey, I hate to inform you, but did you guys know that there is graffiti behind you? I mean, who does that? Who does that? I like how you see the world borders right here. Could you imagine if you looked out you were driving down to go to the beach, and then you happen to look over and there's these white dotted lines along the along the road. I mean, on the ground. It'd be funny. So that's the spring residence. There's the Diana Duck residence. Belmont, Rosewood. Yep. I don't think we even put. Okay, we'll have to do that. So we'll go. We'll change this to, because I know Zesty's still here. I know Double Tap is still here. Actually, we'll do that. We'll do that. D. What's it? 0. Uniform Bravo Lima Echo. No, nope.
Is
3
Diana's house pink?
Tango on Papa. Believe right. I don't know. Actually, I think. Let me see here. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. She has the stuff here. She has a fence. Matter of fact, you both have fence. You guys are living next door. You're besties. Live next door to each other. Hey, yeah, you can't jump through it.
Nice.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yoey.
Big old. You have a fountain in the back. A little playground area for the kids. It's fenced off. You get the smell of the fish. And the
I like modern designs.
It's a big ass house. Double tap. Look at how big this house is. That's your front door. Whoa! Hey, is that double tap just came out? Where are you going? Let's follow her.
Got it.
Let's follow her. Let's find out where she's going. Do you know double tap? You just came out of her house. Do you know her? Ma'am, excuse me. Ma'am. 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 Ma'am, where are you going? Okay, you're going to this
Lots
bookstore?
of glass and right angles.
Right? Oh, you are. Oh, they have a paradox sale.
Like me.
It looks just like you. Okay, it was double tap. See, there you go. We found a double tap in the wild. Double tap and Zesties. Here, let me get right here. Let's see if we can get a good photo bomb picture.
To a bookstore. That's me.
Let's see if we can get them both in. I can't get the giraffe in, but there we go. Only you guys will know. I'll share it inside the Discord. That's Zesties. Diana the Duck over here and double tap here. Sorry, ladies. I guess that means we need to make this one Zesty as well. Although, does that mean that you guys, and that's pretty dangerous having you guys all live like right next to each other, isn't it? I don't know. We're about to find out.
Lol.
The Housewives of Dean Bluffs. That's right. That's the new TV show, The Housewives of Dean Bluffs.
Yeah, we'll behave.
You guys all have the fence. Maybe I should make these a key wall too. Hold on. Let's try something really quick. Because I don't like how it's uneven. But at the same token, I thought it looked more realistic.
The Gamer Girls of Dean Bluffs.
There you go. I like that. I'm down with that. Do you like that? Do you? I don't know.
Sounds like a zombie movie to me, grinning face.
Okay, too close. Oh, that cuts in. I don't think that'd be a good idea.
We seem so fun and goofy on the surface, but after dark we run a secret underground.
Oh no, you're already starting to write plots. I don't know. That's a good idea. We have to abandon. They're already starting to write the plots. We gotta go. Well, that looks pretty cool, actually. What do you guys think of that? Does that look cleaner? Does that look better? Or did you like it when it was more natural?
What do you think, Zesty?
Jewel thieves. Oh no. Here we go. Does that look too like weird? And the fact that I didn't complete it the rest of the way? Should I should I
Join the multi-discipline Sins
should I
Architect
complete it the
Discord.
rest of the way, or do you think that that's okay right there? Just
https://discord.gg/discord.dfav8bfn43. Ooh.
all right.
Now
Let's see.
gaming face. Can we wear cat suits?
Yes, that's how we're gonna exploit this. Yep. Let's go ahead. Let's keep that. Both of you keep talking about that. I promise you, any males in the audience will absolutely want to pay attention
Wow,
now.
my butt in a cat suit.
There you
Lol.
go. Yep. See,
WTF
there you go.
Chamois
Delta
baby.
just proved it. Delta just. They're talking about. So, Delta, to explain what they're talking about, Double Tap lives here.
Delta.
Diana the
I
Duck
guess
lives
I will have
here.
to wear my cat
Zesty
suit.
lives here.
I'm just
They
kidding.
said that they weren't going to be
Double
the
tap.
housewives of Dean Bluffs. They were going to be cat burglars in cat suits or something like that. You're gonna have to ask them. I lost the plot. I don't know what is going on. I'm just trying to.
Does
I don't
someone
know.
have a shed I can live in? Rent is tough, man.
it,
Close enough.
it
Gamer girls.
it is. It is. All right. So hold on. Let's see. This goes into curved. I don't like how high up that is, though. I don't. Oh,
Thank you for
the boat
watching.
runs right
Your
in there.
support means more than you know, even if you are not chatting. Don't be shy.
Yeah,
There are
because it
beta bugs.
shoreline's required. So I'm still not even
AKA
sure that this looks good.
mild-mannered sin fans during the day, jewel thieves at night. Gamer girls of Dean's Bluff.
There you go,
Humans
Gamer
by
Girls of
day,
Dean's Bluff.
jewel thieves by night.
But they have to wear cat suits or something. I mean, that sounds a lot like Jay and Silent Bob to me, but I don't know. I just work here, man. What do I know?
Delta, you can live in the pool house. Meow.
I guess you have been told.
Quote.
I guess you have been told.
Quote 151, violate my lick button. Doit. Adson, September 4th, 2025. Meow.
There you go. So now, instead of it being the natural, it cuts in a bit, makes it look more.
Since cable TV schedule, Gamer Girls of Dean Bluffs, followed by number 3's 69 Tales.
Alright, so what if we go with
Low
the.
or cheap.
Oh, I can't do that one? Why can't I do that one? You know what? I won't do it. How about that? That gives you guys little areas to go sit out. I can't
Lol.
put any fencing, regrettably. I can't do that, unfortunately. On console, there's no way I can put any fencing in, I don't think. Yeah, I can't. I can't put any fencing in. Now, there's two schools of thought. Now that I've cleaned that off, I can either take
Thanks,
the
baby
suburban
99.
fence out, at which point then this is what your view from your backyard is all this, right? Let's just boom,
One.
tuck in here. Or I can bring the suburban fence back
Why does
in
one of us come and join
and
us?
and look, see you guys, don't you want to dance like giraffe?
I'm Asian.
Bring
I
that
have no
in
offense for stolen goods, lol.
and have it go all the way back up. Which one do you prefer, ladies? Since you're all three along this block anyway, which one do you prefer? With the fence or without the
Young sheep.
fence?
Good idea.
Like this is Estes, I think. 1, 2, yeah. So this right here, this is Estes. Oops. Okay, I guess not.
Can shrubbery replace the fence? With the fence,
Yes.
need to dampen down that sound from the street face with Tom.
All right, that ties in there. Shrubberies. So.
Hell yeah, I'm in.
So for the shrubberies,
a shoeberry.
Get thee to a shrubbery.
And to hide Thursday night in the hot tub in your day suit.
So I have generic wild hedge, right? I had these are the hedge I have here. Is that going to show up or not?
Nye.
What the hell? Come on. All right, let's try that.
Me.
Oh, because that's why. So this is the hedge that I have. I have this, or I could also go rhododendron. But as far as like a hedge fence, no, I don't have a hedge fence, regrettably. No, I mean I have like farm fence. Always did that too.
Okay, Delta. The key is under the map.
Wall too. That's why. There's no way around that. So realistically, that's the only thing I would be able to do is to throw some of those in. All right. So if you want hedge, I have small bushes too. Do you like a small bush, or does it need to be trimmed, ma'am? So glad the stream's almost over, especially with a joke like that. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I beg to differ.
Don, T-bait me. Sin.
What? I didn't say anything wrong. I didn't. It was a. This is this or is this not a small bush?
If you trim the hedge, it'll be smooth. Oh now.
I can't put it there. Yeah, I can't put it over there. Okay, so let's bring this back.
That is what he said.
Come on. I'm trying to get them as close to each other as I possibly can, which is not. It's a good thing about having the mouse. It's that the Lord of Sin. What did you expect? That's right there on the tin. My goodness. All right. You thought you were expecting something different. It's weird.
Since Tree and Hedge Service, we give your hardwoods a Brazilian.
Well played. All right, how does that look? Let's see. So that's what it looks like from the aerial view. Or do you think that that's okay, or does that... Hold on a second. I've been tired of this rain for some time now. All right, get rid of that. How does that look?
Looks good.
So then there's your patio. So it's not much of a yard, but you also now have a key wall, which will help for flooding, but more importantly, gives you something to sit down on. I could do, oops, let's go in here and
Join the
let's give you,
Arcade Discord.
Maybe you want to sit out. I can't really. I mean, do I have a veranda? I have a veranda I can put down. You say, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Right here. Boom. And then we'll even throw one bench over here. Unfortunately, it puts the sand underneath it. I have no way around that, regrettably, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do there. Put a light here as well. And then we will come back up and grab one of these seats, at least one or two of them. The cool thing about these is because they have the little icon, the little person icon right here, that means that they'll actually be used by the Sims, by the Sims who live here. So we throw one there, one here. Unfortunately, I can't choose the color. It's just going to choose it automatically. But now that gives you guys, look at that. I like that. I like that. Gives you guys little areas to sit out. You can sit out and enjoy the crazy ass people who are going to be riding their bikes up and down this path up here. I guess maybe that isn't nearly as scenic as I thought it was going to be. I don't know. I tried, guys. It was made with love. It was made with love. All right? It's love. Look, just remember who your neighbors are around here. Take that into consideration. All right. That's pretty much going to do it for me today, but don't leave just yet. First and foremost, at 7 o'clock my time, Arizona time, tonight, or a little after, I'll be back with No Man's Sky Relics. We'll be trying to finish the expedition tonight. Hopefully we can get that all squared away and taken care of. Doesn't take a whole lot of mental energy, and I can go grab something to eat really quick and get all prepared for that. I still owe you guys an XCOM 2 video after yesterday's debacle and yesterday's stream with all the breakdowns. So please keep an eye. That's fine. The videos will be on demand for you to be able to check out Delta or Double Tap. And I very much appreciate you guys being here in the first place. Let's see if there's anybody else that we can. Thank you. We didn't get nearly as much stuff as I wanted to get done in this stream, but more importantly, we got the two biggest policies squared away, meaning any new buildings will automatically have the water and power meters on the house to go from there. We are cash positive again. We didn't drop down and had to deal with bankruptcy, so that's a good thing as far as that's concerned. I'm spitting, excuse me. And then I'll be back later on tonight with No Man's Sky, and I'll be putting another video out. I know, actually, I wanted it because we didn't even get to complete a mission in XCOM, and I don't feel like that is a forward movement at all. We didn't have any kind of forward movement, so that's important enough for me. Let me see. I'm trying to pay attention. I'm losing the script here. All right, Sim, pull it up. Let's see who is currently live and who we can raid. Shadow Legends. All right, and okay, stop. Thank you. Captain B Real is live, but last time we did that, nobody stuck around, so I don't really want to send anything his way. Rocky 91 was live. Do you guys see anybody who's live?
Sin brought the muse in XCOM and didn't get his big finish.
Maximilian Dude is live. Captain B Real is live. Adam Hart Gaming is live. I guess
on my list is live.
Yeah, nobody's live here. All right, well then I will see you guys in a few hours. I love you very much. Have a happy and safe one. And don't take any wooden nickels. We'll see you next time. Take care. Lord of Sin, out. Just like a belly button. I'd rather be an Audi than an innie. Or an anyway, an Audi?
Sin's arcade is
Clean your belly button. Clean your belly
Hearts
button.
yellow, heart red.
Wash your belly
Hearts
button
yellow,
right
heart
now.
red.
I
Hearts
promise you.
yellow, heart
Please
red.
do me a favor and make
Chamois
sure you wash your
Motel
belly
is a
button
great
out.
Sims
If you
arcade
can't do
display.
anything else for yourself today or for others, just remember, only you can thoroughly clean your own belly button. I'll see you next time.
https://dice/dim/closing/cv/q26